Top of the top. What's up? We live, we back. Yeah, excuse that choppy audio, y'all. That's not my fault. Some of y'all that know what's up, y'all know a lot of time, a lot of stuff be going on politically, a lot of stuff start going wrong on this internet. Y'all know that. Y'all know how stuff go. Anyway, we about to get into it. We up. What's up? Chilling today, man. Chilling. Hope everybody good this morning. April about to be over with. May, you know what I'm saying? Let's go. 2025. We up. Live on the internet. That's about it. It's a little too raw around here, but it's okay. All right. One more second. All right. Top of the top. Shout out to everybody that's up on this intro. Everything will be time stamped. What's up? What's good, y'all? How's everybody doing today? Yeah, it's gonna be all right. What's up? We back. What's up? Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Shout out to everybody that's up, everybody that's been down. What's up, B Dolo? What's up? What's up, Kyle Walker? Thank you, everybody that's been tapping in. What's up, Miss Solara? What's up, Kaz? What's up? Hope everybody good this morning, man. Intro, man. We got a lot to talk about. Chilling today. What's up, Ronique? What's up, Kay? What's up, y'all? What's up, main event? Shout out to everybody on Green. Yes, it's gonna be a good week. I'll get some things together right now. What's up, Britt? What's up, Shirley? What's up, Dramatic? All right, let's go. What's up, Keith? What's up, everybody? I'll holler at y'all. What's up? All right. Well, allegedly, Mary's being sued by Diddy baby mother. Even though Mary's supposed to be the godmother, little Justin. So I don't know what's going on, y'all. Look like everybody turning on each other, man. It's all about it's always about the money, y'all. It's always about the money. Always. See it clear as day. What up, Punches? What up, bro? You see it clear as day, man. It's always about the money, y'all. Always. Everybody's turning on each other because they know, man. You don't think MISA, Diddy baby mother, know if this trial goes a certain way for her baby father is going to be over? You don't think MISA knows that if they take all the Diddy money or something like that, it's over. You know what I'm saying? So she sued Mary allegedly for $5 million. But it's over a washed up rapper named Vado. Once again, I told you the New York rappers are the most brokest. It's over Vado, man. Vado, the same rapper that was with Cam, same rapper that was with DJ Khaled. They all pimped his ass. Now Mary want to pimp his ass. Yeah, we'll get to that. But we also going to get into Terrence Howard. Updates. Like I said, I'm not here to say I told you, man. I'm just here to give updates. I give my opinion on what's public news. I just got my opinions because I got my own sight on how I see the game because I got my own, you know what I'm saying? I look at it different. And I'm the one been telling you Terrence Howard broke. You know what I'm saying? I've been telling you he only been coming out because he broke. I've been telling you he made up the whole Diddy story because he broke. Now it's proven. He admitted out of his own mouth. He's broke. He's blackballed. He ain't getting no job. And he's now on the chitlin circuit. Also this week, I've been talking about the chitlin circuit. When I was talking about Dion, shannonsharpe, and the rest of all of them, I said they with the chitlin circuit. Terrence Howard says he's getting down with the chitlin circuit. But he also said he got to be underground. Now, like I said, man, I'm sick of this, man. I don't want to keep saying the same stuff, man. Yesterday, did I not just say you can get one of these actors for a low ticket right now? That's what I meant. It's proven. Terrence Howard said it. He on the chitlin circuit. He really said, like, if I had 20,000 right now, 15,000. I said, Terrence, I need you to do this role for me I need about 50 minutes worth of footage. I got 15,000 for you. He gonna do it. Man, you're gonna fly wherever you need him to go and go to a hotel right now. Told you, man, this is the time. I kept telling people, that's what you got to understand. See, you got to understand, right? Everybody already pimped their ass. Now it's time for us to pimp their ass. You get what I'm saying? If I had a product, I make Terrence Howard be in my damn commercial. That's how desperate they are now, y'all. Yes, they ain't turning down no thousands. 5,000, 8,000, 11,000. They ain't turning it down. Say, look, I got a flight book, room book, 10,000. I just need a film for a little while. What's up? They gonna do it, bro. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? They gonna try to be low key with it too. Yeah, y'all. They desperate now. So we got that. We're gonna talk about that. Even though we already know, I just spoke about Terrence Howard. I said he got $4 million. I said after taxes, it's gonna be less than that. Because his last posting of $4 million was March. I said after this, he gonna have less than that. Bingo. You know what I'm saying? Terrence Howard about to be doing real bad, y'all. Yes. But when this whole thing over, they all gonna be doing bad. Also, an update on SHEDEUR, Michael Irvin, the Dallas Cowboy Hall of Famer, Deion Sanders' teammate. I said something yesterday. I said they might have made SHEDEUR lose $20 million. Psh, I was wrong. Michael Irvin said they made SHEDEUR lose $50 million. Thanks to Deion. Deion made his son lose $50 million. For all y'all, for all those who don't know how important that first round draft pick is as a rookie, it got to do with that contract. If you don't get drafted as a first round, you never gonna get that big contract, or it's gonna take you longer to get it. So he's all messed. He's all jammed up, y'all. So remember how we was talking about how Deion, you don't think Deion had it planned out to get a cut for himself? Of course he did. But we're going to leave that right there. We got everything we're going to talk about too. Shout out to the replay gang. Everybody on the replay. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Everybody on the replay, they tap in. What's up, y'all? The replay family. What's up, y'all? All right, let's go. Let's go. Shout out to everybody that's up. ID Rose. What's up, Big Phil? Salute to everybody that's been tapping in the chat. Talking about everybody that's up here. All right, let's go, y'all. Y'all waited long enough. Let's go. All right, let's go. Move these comments. All right, y'all. As you see, everything we've been talking about playing out. Money's drying up. It's in your face now. It's going, and then the summertime, that's when everything really shut down. As an entertainer, if you're not already booked for the summer, you ain't getting no money. If you ain't already booked for no roles, filming, if you're not booked for no tours, no money for the summer. Industry going on vacation. Nothing popping back to the fall. All right, and that's how it's going to be. So you're going to see a lot this summer. Let's go. Let's go. All right? No such thing as friends. It's only going to be family, and family, hey, you know what I'm saying? It's in and bad for all of them. If this is true, if Mary is being sued by her alleged best friend, her alleged stylist, for all of y'all that love MARYJBLIGE, her whole style come from MISA. Whole style from day one. The boots, the hair, everything. Yup, it's the truth. So this is weird. Plus, we know they're older. So with all of them, that's what make all of this so crazy, because they've been in this game since the 90s, 30 years, y'all. We didn't think it would be that fast. Justin was a baby. Justin was the baby on Biggie Small's album cover. You know what I'm saying? We just looked at Justin walking out of court by himself. Once again, this is the end of an era, part 5. All right, the end of an era, y'all. So you watching how this stuff playing out when they in their 50s now. After all the money, all of the partying, all the good times, we seeing what it is now, y'all. That's why I say it's no sympathy. Like yesterday when we saw Omar Epps, and he doing Zaxby's chicken commercials. That's cool. He got a job. Because I saw somebody in the chat say he got a job. At least he got a job. That's not about that, y'all. Just a job. He got a job. When your mother put you in acting school and your mother thought you was going to be a young star when you grew up, your parents invest in you, you make it, become big, a household name all around the world, and then at the end, you doing commercials. Anyway, let's go. Now, around here, we know Terrence J was a willing participant for many reasons. We know he was a willing participant at Diddy parties because we also now know, for those who do not know, Diddy was also behind Empire. He had his hands in that Empire pot. Yes, he did, because his son was supposed to be on Empire. But due to the music end, they wanted to take all of the rights, and Diddy did not want that. So we also know about the young man by the name of Bashir that was allegedly done wrong by Will Smith and Diddy. He's also an Empire. Somebody else also was in Empire, Taraji P. And a lot of y'all know, some of y'all don't know that Taraji P went to the same exact college as Diddy, Howard. So they're the same alumni. Diddy had his hands in Empire. But we didn't get, even though he wasn't doing nothing musically, he always had his hands in stuff. Behind the scenes, anything that was moving, he knew about it. Anything that was going on, he was part of it some kind of way. Whether he was looking, trust me. So we're going to look at that. So when Terrence Howard came out and said all this stuff about Diddy, I'm the one to say he's a liar. Because I said anybody that come with a story after Diddy is in jail, they're liars. Because I know how these celebrities do. When people die or go to jail, they make up stories and lie for clouts. That's what he was doing. That's what he did to get back in algorithm. Before that, he was out of here. But now they're also acting on the internet, y'all. That's what I keep telling y'all. You're going to see all of their sorry acting asses on the internet acting out roles as well. Jonathan Majors acting ass, kicked out, sorry. Keke Palmer, sorry, acting ass. Get it? These are actors. They were Hollywood, y'all. Red carpet. They are finished, y'all. I'm talking about they are so done. This man been in how many movies that you like, that you know? The movie came on TV the other day with Halle Berry. He in the movie with her. He in so many movies. He only got $4 million. He got less than 4. He probably got $2 million now. Which you seeing, y'all, they did not even put up $1 million a year. It's looking like now you can see clear these fools didn't even put up 100,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? They didn't put nothing up, y'all. Nothing. Ain't have nothing to show. No business, no nothing. No. You getting it clear. When you Terrence Howard, you got your little clout, you got your fame, you got your resume. But you got all your friends are rich. Oprah's your friend. Diddy your friend. You got all these billionaire friends. This will make them lazy too. This will make them lazy too because they got big, rich friends. Also, yes, Lee Daniels, bro, I see what you said. Lee Daniels is the one that's going to end your career. You're going to see this too. Whenever you do anything with Lee Daniels, after that, your career is over. That's the part they didn't get neither. Lee Daniels' job is to use you for certain roles that nobody else want. That's why you'll see after he played the role of Lucius, Terrence Howard was never the same. Let's go back. When Lee Daniels got Monique to play Precious, her career was never the same. Let's go back before that. When Lee Daniels got Halle Berry to play Monsters Ball, her career was never the same. Because he gets you to play roles that are so dirty, you get locked in that role. So Terrence J didn't know, once he became Lucius on TV in that role, with that weirdo-ass family, you can't play no other roles after that. You lowered your standard. They didn't know, as a Hollywood actor, once they step on TV, they lowered their standard. But I knew this back then when they was starting to come on TV because y'all know how I go. It's acting school, it's plays, it's theater, then it's commercials, then it's TV slots. Remember sitcom? They get their slot on the sitcom. Then after the sitcom, they get movie roles, slots in a movie. After slots in a movie, they get a bigger role. If they go harder, they get a starring role. It's levels. But TV represent, that's the end. Now, the older celebrities, when they career over with, they always go on TV. Wasn't JJ doing commercials to this day? Okay, when they get old, they do commercials, but not in their prime. But it also shows you that they were all stupid and none of them didn't start their own film situations. That's why I say if we had a point now, there's no more excuses. Terrence Howard is broke. They're also broke because they didn't invest no money in themselves. If I'm Terrence Howard and I've been acting since the 90s, why I don't got my own little studio? I don't care if it's a rented out. They come on me. That's why I say I'm not gonna play with them. I know the truth. I know it don't take much in their spot. It don't take much for them to buy old bando warehouse, fix it up, and do work out of that. They don't take. They rich, y'all. They can buy movie cameras. They can afford the movie cameras. They can afford the stick. They can do all of that. But you're gonna see, they got used to getting money given to them, y'all, because it was so sweet. It was so sweet. I hang around Oprah, I get a role. I hang around Diddy, I might get a role. I got my agent getting me roles. I'm getting deals. But see, they didn't see. This is also your proof that they not as smart as they thought they were. Because if I'm not in Hollywood and I knew 2 years ago it was over with, how come they didn't know that? They didn't know that after the writer's strike, it was going to be finished. But I know a strike is also to shake the bushes. Strikes are always set up to make people fold. Strikes are always set up to make the people collapse. They don't got stability or financial strength. And it's designed to run their ass off the job. That's what strikes do. This strike was a whole summer. What, summer 22? I never forget. The summer they was on strike was the same summer those individuals was getting off those buses. It was the same summer. When they was getting off that bus at Port Authority and they were getting put in them hotels, it was the same exact summer the writer's strike. Because like I said, 22, everything was shut down. I was seeing it clear as day. So I'm like, how come they ain't see it, y'all? And why they ain't save no money? That's why I say this stuff is crazy to me now. Let's go. Plus, we're going to talk about a lot that we've been talking about. So as you see, everybody had to go through Diddy, y'all. Every single star was at them freak offs, meaning they had to go through the process. That's why you're going to see they're the quietest. They're the most hurt. We're free, y'all. We don't have no stress, no burdens. They've been living with stress and burdens every day. Actually, y'all been seeing them get worse right before your eyes. You see, none of them even look the same no more. You seeing it now, y'all. You're seeing it. They starting to look unhealthy, unhappy. I told you they are black clouds because their time is up, y'all. Them bright lights, that shine they had, it's gone. It's gone. You know what I'm saying? It's gone. And that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, hold up. Yeah. What's up, Carmen? Yeah, so their time is up, y'all. The last life, they vampires. The last life they have is new blood. You get it? That's new fans. It's the fans they've been feeding off of. But when they ain't got no fans to feed off of, you're going to see their ass going to shrivel up. I'm going to keep telling you, it's like the Wizard of Oz. It's over with, y'all. We find out that the person behind the counter or the curtain are really small individuals. That's what's going on. And the house done fell on these witches. And that's why they shriveling up. Y'all, it's over. You know what I'm saying? It's at the end of the Wizard of Oz when everything kind of color. You see the gold rolls. It's over, y'all. You see, but the thing is, they don't want everybody else to know. But Terrence Howard, man, he breaking. He said, man, I ain't got time to front no more. I need a job. All right. So like I said, first of all, they all don't look the same. They ass is weirdos. And it is what it is. It's never coming back for these people. So and once again, I'm going to keep saying it. You're only going to see somehow it's the black entertainment celebrities that are struggling the most and are going through it the most. Because I know the truth. Their employers are gone. Their employers are gone. Or the ones that made them the favorite, they're gone. Before Taraji get a job, they got new people now. And guess what that means? Less pay. So a lot of them, this is also how they stuck it to them. Now, remember when they get the Oscars, they get the awards, their salary's supposed to go up. But as a lot of their salaries were supposed to go up, somehow stuff started happening and they fell from grace. And they never got to get those big bags they wanted. And like I said, man, they're going to stay crybabies. And we just spoke about this, y'all. What? The empire curse. So look, like I said, it's not a coincidence. They all doing bad. Now, Terrence Howard, he's a straight fool because he also brought this on himself, and it goes what we've been talking about all week. Now, he's lying, making up stuff. We're going to get into that. And like I said, yes, it's a job, y'all. If Omar Epps got to do what he got to do to pay his bills, that's what he got to do. But what I'm telling you, I look at this totally different because I saw him when he first started. I saw him when he was at his prime. I remember when this guy had a chance to be Wesley Snipes. Yeah, I remember that. At one point, he had a chance to be Wesley Snipes. He had a chance to be big. Great. I don't know what happened, but he had a chance to be something great in this acting thing. So for me to see him doing this, I know what it means. He can't get no more jobs. He ain't got no more work. This is the stuff they turn down their whole life. And they also know when they do stuff like this, that's it for them. That's when they're at the end. They know that. Because you can't do this and then get a big lead role in the movie and one-on-one want a lot of money. You can't. Once you done proven that you took a little bit of money, they can never come back and say they want a lot of money. That's why I say I can get Omar Epps right now. But at the same time, that's how it's panning out. That's why I say a lot of people's wasting time on them are worried about they had their time already. You need to be worried about how you're going to make money off their ass. All right, let's go. Terrence Howard says he's ready to quit acting after roles dried up when he sued Fox. Now let's get into Terrence Howard, the liar. Let's look, y'all. Terrence Howard said he's ready to quit acting after roles dried up when he sued Fox. That's the capping part. No. You're ready to quit acting because you already got fired, fool. Y'all career's been over, but you want to sit here and try to make it like you quit. No, you ain't quit. Y'all been fired, fool. I'm the one that been putting it out there. Y'all been destroyed, all right? Hollywood been finished, and you been broke. But you're trying to play a role like Fox finessed you out of $300 million, so when they check your net worth, you won't be so sorry for yourself, Terrence Howard. And they also say you treated people like trash. You ain't quit no damn roles after they dried up. You ain't quit nothing, man. The roles dried up 2 years ago. Why you think Jamie Foxx faked out on your ass like he was sick and went in the hospital? When Jamie Foxx went in the hospital, y'all, that's when Hollywood was officially shut down. I was talking about it back then, before Jamie did it. When Jamie did it, that was the confirmation. Like I said, this is a saga, y'all. These are episodes. Jamie Foxx did that. He dipped off on their ass. He said, man, I ain't getting involved with that writer's strike. He said, I ain't got nothing to do with none of that stuff. And he played a role. And as soon as he came back out, Jamie Foxx still had his Netflix deal. Yup. Terrence Howard, you ain't got no Netflix deal. Which means maybe he wasn't that good of an actor. Because guess what? Or maybe you just burned bridges. But I know that he burned bridges. He blackballed, y'all. You know why? Because he could have got a deal from Netflix. Meaning, all of those original Netflix films, he could have got a little something. So he could have got some money. Tylerperry, but I'm pretty sure they told not to touch his ass. Because this idiot tried to sue the wrong company. Same stuff we've been, like I said, man, every day for me is just me repeating myself. So just please excuse me, y'all. He's trying to sue the corporation. His dumb ass trying to sue Fox. But ever since he tried to sue Fox, his career really been over because he's a dummy. He got big-headed, y'all. He tried to sue the corporation, Fox. But he didn't have no clue that they was going to be owned by Disney. So now his ass got beef with Disney too, which means his ass ain't getting nowhere. And that's why he's a dummy. All right, let me calm down, man. Let me calm down. He's not that serious. Now, look, I'm just tired of their lying ass. Look, he wants us to think he's quitting because the role's drying up. No, the role's not drying up. Just tell the truth. They're not giving you no more roles. They're not giving y'all no more roles. That's what you're not talking about. Your whole Hollywood team is accused of being nasty freaks. And Terrence Howard, we know about you. And you know why you're not getting no roles? Because all of you guys are being looked at as weirdos at Diddy parties. That's it. And Terrence Howard, you a willing participant, which means you love Baby All and you love everything that come with it. All right? So stop your nonsense. You thought that Diddy news was going to make you go viral. You got your shine, but you ain't getting no more deals. For the rest of your life, you're gonna be a damn podcaster. You're gonna be getting interviewed on podcasts, and that's all you're gonna do. You're gonna act out on this internet. Like I said, that's what all y'all gonna do. Straight up. The 56-year-old Oscar-nominated actor sued 20th Century Studios. He tried to sue 20th Century Fox, y'all. Dummy. In 2020, when he sued him, around the pandemic, when everybody knew they was going to be broke. A year after they had been acquired by Walt Disney Company. So he tried to sue them after they got bought by Walt Disney. He tried to go against the big dog corporation, y'all. You know what's going to happen to him, right? Yeah, his ass going to stay broke. And he's still in court. They stretching it out because they going to make sure his ass broke. He don't got enough money to take Disney to court. He's an idiot, man. That's why I didn't have no clue these guys were that dumb. But guess what? Chris Brown allegedly got a lawsuit on Warner Brothers. These people actually think they're going to sue these big corporations that started before they actually even thought about. All right, man. Terrence Howard, if you end up somewhere, I don't say nothing. All right, let's go. A year after it had been acquired by the Walt Disney Company over allegations of unpaid royalties related to his starring role. All right, so he trying to sue them for playing a role of Lucius in Empire, y'all. And the fool lying, talking about they finessed him out of $300 million. Man, stop it, bro. You don't get that much of no damn TV show. Let's go. So let's go. But what he's doing is trying to front for his lady fans that used to love him. But to this day, a lot of his lady fans had no clue Diddy was jamming them dildos up as you know what. That's right. And he kept coming back. Diddy's behind his ass being on Empire. Yes, he is. But Terrence ain't going to tell you that. No, Terrence, we know who you are, bro. We know who you are. And why I'm saying that is because I'm only saying that because y'all will not accept the fact that y'all are nasty, willing participants at Diddy parties. Now, when I say nasty, I'm saying according to how y'all looked at around the world, which means who would want to endorse you, who's going to want to do anything legit with you. That's another thing. Okay, y'all might not get in no trouble, but who's going to put you in a commercial when you're known to go to Diddy parties? So when I kept saying that Diddy list is going to play out in more than one ways, it's not about them going to jail. It's about them starving. It's about them dying out. It's about them being embarrassed, walking in shame. You know, they got to come outside with masks on for the rest of their life. That's what this is about. Some of them, as the years go on, it's going to get worse and worse and worse. You know how we were seeing film with Delonte West and every now and then we get footage of what? It's going to be a lot of washed up celebrity sightings in America. You watch what I tell you. People going to be going around with their cameras just catching them slipping. Yo, this so-and-so right here. Yo, look at Terrence. Yo, I just seen so-and-so in the corner begging for some change. A lot of that shit going to start happening, y'all. Watch. Watch. Because remember, it got to happen to your generation now. You watch it happen to other generation, it's going to happen to your generation now. Yup. No, we also looking at what you think. Look, if he can't get no, if Omar Epps can't get no more commercials, what you think gonna happen? What you think gonna happen? Nah. What else they didn't know? What else they didn't bake on, y'all? They had no clue that Hollywood rent was gonna go up 40%, like the rest of America. That's what slayed their ass too. And I've told you their ass been running to Vegas because that money that. See, it's a powerful move they made on them. Not only did they slow their money up, not only did they take away their checks, they raised the rent up in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? They boosted the rent up, slowed their money down, boost the rent. That's how they stuck it to them. Okay, in the real world, people been getting what? Raises. Minimum wage been going up. So even though stuff going up, people still getting their raises and stuff like that. You know, you get what I'm saying, y'all? It's worse for them because their work is slowing up and their bills went up. That's why they can't afford it, y'all. They had to run. But all of this stuff go back to what we've been talking about when I said a lot of it is their dumbass fault because they never wanted to leave Hollywood. When I was talking about that movie Once Upon a Time in Hollywood with Leonardo and Brad Pitt, they speak about it in the movie when they say, man, it's nothing like living in Hollywood. See, they love living in Hollywood because my next door neighbor is Diddy's son. Or my next, around the corner, I live around the corner from Taraji. They love that shit. Paris lives around the block. It makes them feel important. It makes them feel big when they're in Hollywood and they come outside amongst the celebrities. But the truth is, all of them are not Hollywood, like I said. And they show you that in the movie. The movie, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, they show you how, one of the key stars, he really was from down south, but he loved Hollywood so much, it shows you how they will go broke to stay in Hollywood, to keep their face good, to be around that fame and clout. But think about mansions in so many other states and be chilling. They are so stupid, y'all. This as time went on, this is how I was able to tell how dumb the black celebrities are. Family, I'm just saying, if I was a celebrity, period, I live in a tax-free state off the rip. You know what I'm saying? I'm living in a tax-free state. Like I said, California, New York, penthouse. My real crib, scattered around. Yup. Land in Texas. That's where the farm at. I got different crops, farms, all type of shit. Animal farm, that's in Texas. You know what I'm saying? My vegetation, that's on the East Coast. That's in the Carolinas somewhere. You know what I'm saying? My shit gonna be spread across the border. If I was rich, that's why I say they are dumb. You're finally seeing how dumb they are. I got my life together. I got movie roles. I got rich friends, and I'm just gonna just stay in Hollywood and just do nothing, party every day, and just want fat. They are stupid, y'all. So I said, it's nobody to feel sorry for them. What we're looking at is one of the harshest realities, but they don't want us to know. They do not want us to know they are failures. You got to understand that part. When you were Terrence Howard and you was getting praise for that light-skinned guy that everybody loved for all those years, he don't want you to know he's broke and finished. And on top, what makes it worse for them, y'all, not only are they broke, they've been pimped out. They've been slutted out. They've been used and abused. So that's a hell of a ride they go through. They ride is nothing like us. When they finish with Hollywood, man, it's like they've been through the worst divorce of their life. Because they get turned out more than everything. Remember, some of them be in Hollywood for when they teenagers, young 20, all till they grown. That's all they know, y'all. That's their world. That's their life. That's their net. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand, these people mind is different, man. And they're showing their incompetence at 56 years old. These people are showing you they didn't even think about setting themselves up for retirement. They showing you. Like I said, I'm not a genius. I can look at him. If he has under 4 million at 56 and retirement is supposed to be at 65, 63, you know what I'm saying? What is he going to have for retirement, y'all? He's going to be broke. You see it. This is why they also was talking about why they wanted to start unions for these guys. They don't have no health plans, insurance. They don't have none of that. No, it's all showing now, y'all. This is what it is. So let's go. The 56-year-old Oscar-nominated actor, he sued them, and it backfired on him. His starring role in the hit series Empire. In 2023, he sued his own agency. He even sued his own agency. They get him the gigs. But this is what he don't understand. He does not understand that Hollywood is over. So by you suing them, you're not going to get none out. After this, you're not getting none out of it anyway. All they're going to do is drag it out. And they're going to drag it out. You're not going to get no work in the process. And you're going to go broke, bro. That's going to happen to him. That's going to happen. You got proof already. One case being dragged out from 2021, being dragged out from 2023. His money is not that long. It's 2025. They're going to drag it out. They're going to drag it out till his ass just fall off and drop it. Trust me, y'all. His ass might end up slumped somewhere. A lot of them are going to start being found slumped from depression. Get it? Yeah. So look, he put a nail in his own coffin when he sued his own agency for an alleged conflict of interest over his salary on the same show. So I think he's trying to say between his agency and Disney, somehow his salary got finessed and people pocketed a lot of his money. That's what he's trying to say. But I don't believe nothing he's saying, y'all. I don't. I believe he is exaggerating. He's saying 300 million. Yeah, it might be about 30 million. I believe something like that. But he going on show to show. So he went on Bill Maher podcast. He said, my whole goal now is to disappear from that side of it. He's saying now he wants to disappear from the Hollywood actor side. No, tell the truth. Your ass got kicked out of Hollywood. Y'all are finishing Hollywood. Y'all ain't getting no more Hollywood checks, and Oprah done with your ass. Tylerperry and the rest of them. That's right. That's right. Y'all all willing participants, and you got slutted out one of the most because Diddy slutted you out. Oprah did it to you, and Tylerperry. They passed your ass around. So stop it, Terrence. Let's go. Who up this morning? We up on the intro, y'all. What's up? What's up, Brown Sugar? What's up, Positive Vibes? What's up, U-Star? What's up? All right. Hold up, Foxy. What's up? They made millions, but the cost of living and everything has went up. Exactly. And like I said, I always knew $1 million is really like 600,000 after taxes. $1 million was never $1 million, so I always knew that. And then on top of that, $1 million ain't even the same no more now. $1 million ain't even the same million. That's why I say I know money. $1 million now is not what $1 million was in Michael Jackson day. You know what I'm saying? $1 million now is not what it was in the 80s, 90s. Just like $100. Just like $1 ain't. You know damn well how much stuff you was able to get out the store as a kid with $1, a whole bag of stuff, right? Well, all that stuff, if the same little Debbie was a quarter, I think they're $1 now. You know what I'm saying? So $1 million ain't the same $1 million. Then on top of that, that $1 million is gonna get taxed. So that's why I been knew it's fake money, fake deals. Yeah, it be fake deals. They've been giving them all fake deals. It's gonna say he got $30 million, but it ain't 30 million for real. Why? Well, $1 million ain't the same. Okay, but after taxes, that deal really like $16 million for real. That's what it's always been like that. You know what I'm saying? But for people that don't know money and what never paid taxes, they don't know about this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I've got to, look. This is what he said, y'all. He's talking about he intends to quit acting. He's saying he intends to quit acting. No, you got fired. I've got to, dude. I'm on the CHILLIN circuit now after I sued Fox. Now let's ask a question. What's up, Sheba? What made this fool think he was going to sue Fox? He's an idiot. Before they pay you $300 million, do you know what would have happened to you? I'm not going to say nothing. Let's go. Hey, Terrence Howard, I'm going to just say one thing. Do you want to end up like Prince? All right, then. Let's go. Let's go. Now, look, he telling you the truth, though, y'all. He said, I'm on the CHILLIN circuit now. You know what that mean? Underground. You know what that mean? That fool to take whatever right now to do a movie. That's right. See? But they backwards. If you would have put your pride to the side in the beginning, then you have to do it when it's over. See? If you learn about pride and ego, you won't have to learn after you fall off. You can learn before you fall off. All right? And that's your problem. So let's look. You got the proof, y'all. So anybody in your family that got money, tell them that you borrow some money and you can invest it in shooting your own movie and you can pimp Terrence Howard ass and make it come up. Yup. Make you a movie for about $20,000 and make $1 million off that shit and put it on Netflix. Yup. Use his ass real quick. Get him and Omar Epps. Yup. Tell y'all, man, that's a come up, man. I might blow up, you know what I'm saying? Film the movie yourself, right? Film the movie yourself with your team. Nope. Drop that shit on YouTube, monetize it, and then try to get that clout and sell that shit, get it on Netflix. And next thing you know, you might make $1 million off it. Real talk. Even if it takes you 3 years to do it, so what? But once you own it, you own it. Once you own it, you own it. You see what I'm saying? And they actors, they got a name. That's why I'm telling you, man. Been saying people need to get back into their crafts. The reason why it's no entertainment, because everybody kept waiting on their old ass entertainment so long. You kept waiting on these old bastards to keep giving us the same stuff. Even though, let me break it down to you. Are y'all ready to admit it now? You know damn well every movie he was in, he played the same as that role. Am I lying? Every movie he played was the same role because that's for all of them. When I was telling you that, when you really look at it, anybody that know movie, film, classical movie, scripts, screenplay, anybody that really know movies, you will see these guys only just play the same as that role, just in a different movie. That's how they do these actors. Not real actors. These actors. Do you get it? Every movie he plays. What's his role in every movie? A hater, right? A hater or a punk. That's his role. Am I lying? That's right, Richard. It would be what? It's going to be an idiot. He's going to be a punk. Or 9 times out of 10, he's going to be a punk or a hater. That's his role. Clifton Powell, Pinky, his job always play mad, the bad guy, the mean guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they lock them in roles. That's really what ruined their career, y'all. Once you play Lucius, okay, nobody takes you serious, bro, because you play the same role, but they don't realize it goes on being 20 years in the same damn role. If we talk about once again, Brad, all the other actors, they play mad roles. Tom Hanks he play a whole bunch of roles, man. Serious ass role, clown role, whatever, any role on site. Y'all are not real actors, man. That's what y'all didn't get. Y'all were only hired to play certain roles because Hollywood been stopped using blackface. My point is, y'all job was to play the roles that they couldn't play. That's it. Y'all job was only to play stereotypical roles and roles that have to be acted out because society is based on many people. So y'all job was to play y'all roles for y'all audience. That's it. But y'all were never respected as worldwide actors like Denzel and a few others, Samuel Jackson. That's it. If you've never been in no Star Wars, if you've never been in no real franchise movie with a key role, that means they never respected you as a real actor. That's what it means. If you never was in no key franchise big movie role, or if you never was filmed by Scorsese, if you was never filmed by those guys, George Lucas, you ain't in none of them big dog, you ain't nobody. That's just how that thing work. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't no, anything you filmed by Lee Daniels does not count. Anything by Tyler Perry does not count. All right? Any goddamn movie came on BET does not count. It doesn't. It just don't, y'all. If you don't believe me, y'all, I'm just telling you, go back and all that stuff now. I bet you'll see it clear as day. All he played was a hater. His roles were predictable. All right, that's it. Now, Halle Berry, she an actor. She can play any role. But my point is, he been dry since when he got beat up with the pool stick. We been new, man. I ain't never liked his ass. So let's go. Dead presidents, he been washed up to me. Never took him serious. So look, he said he's now in the chitlin circuit. Like I said, when I kept talking about Dion and them, I said, man, they've been running that chitlin circuit because that's the only way they've been surviving. But I was calling the chitlin circuit all of the Negroes that be together, co-signing each other. You know what I'm saying? All the Negroes went to the freak-off party. That's a chitlin circuit. See what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's go. Someone takes $300 million from you, you're like, dude, you've got to go for it. So as you see, he's trying to say they took $300 million from him. He's trying to say Fox took $300 million from him from playing a role of Lucius, y'all. What is wrong with this guy? No, you're fronting for your fans. Terrence, why are you trying to front to your all those women that used to love you because you light-skinned, you want to front to them like you got robbed for $300 million? Man, stop it, bro. You ain't never make that money. Stop it. No, they might owe you $30 million, but I know one thing. I'm gonna just say it. If you hear about Terrence Howard was taking a nap in a hotel and housekeepers came, don't be surprised, y'all. He's a dummy. He's a dummy, y'all. So Terrence Howard, the same one that was a willing participant at Diddy parties, thinks he's going to sue Fox and live a happy life after that. He's going to sue Disney, y'all. He's going to get the corporation by itself. Oh, okay. We're going to see this one. That you going against Disney, but Disney on Fox, Disney on ESPN, ABC. It's a lot. Hulu, man, it's a lot. I can't even call them all. They own a lot. Some of them other channels, them low level. Y'all know every channel owned by somebody, right? Even down to Bravo, ID, they own all that stuff, man. Like CBS got their own underground channels. ABC got their underground channels. NBC got their underground channel. A lot of y'all don't know that neither. They got levels of content. Say NBC, they street hood, murderous content, ID channel. Yeah, they got their own channels for different content. But a lot of y'all don't know, CBS this on CBS. Now we got Bravo for that. See, that's what I'm telling you. These companies been monopolizing everything. You just didn't know it. When I told you, when they realized we stopped watching TV, these TV companies started disguising themselves under different names. Oh, they don't watch CBC? They don't watch CBS, right? All right, got some for their ass. We're going to just switch up the name. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get them to watch Lifetime, but they don't know we own Lifetime too. And that's how they was doing it. You know what I'm saying? So my point is, ain't no way he going to go against, he not going against this. He going to be out of here, y'all. He going to be finished. And he definitely ain't get no more. And this what it is. He's blackballed. So even Terrence Howard if you do make a low-level movie, these companies still not going to endorse your movie and put it on their platform because your ass being sued. And I know what they're going to do. They're going to keep this thing going so much until he's broke. And if Terrence Howard only had $4 million in March, y'all, taxes have passed. We know this fool broke. He got to pay taxes on everything he got. We know he broke. I want to say you might be down to about 1.5 now, bro. I'm going to say that. And that's your fault because you want to live in Hollywood. You dumb. Ain't he from Ohio, too? It's something about them Ohio celebrities, too. For some reason, they ass never want to move back to Ohio, boy. They ass never want to. I ain't even going to say that. We know they ain't going to do nothing. They ass don't even want to move back to Ohio. Never. Man, Ohio, why the hell y'all poor? Man, y'all got Cat Williams, Dave Chappelle, Steve Harvey. And I know y'all keep going. LeBron James, y'all keep going. I know y'all can keep going, Ohio. How is Ohio so poor with all these rich people? Ohio, y'all might got more rich people than a lot of states. Real talk. But somehow, it still like it looked like the 60s on some of them streets. How was that? All right, there. Y'all got y'all proof. Y'all got y'all proof. They didn't do nothing with the money. Let's go. Oh, let me show you, right? I've been telling you, rap has not been trending all year at all. It has not been enough. Look, the only big rap topics that have been trending for the past year, the only time rap took over trending in America musically is Diddy trial and when Kendrick and Drake had their beef. That was the only time. The only time rap gets any shine, any type of anything, is only over beef or tragedy. That's it. Here's the proof. Only rapper trending is A$AP Rocky. Here's the post. No, y'all. It's a ban on all of that on X. Yes. BET is actually banned on X. They banned it. It's dead, y'all. It's dead. It's dead. All content now is coming fresh off their Instagram pages. Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? All of the info. See, like I said, I don't got time to watch their Instagram pages all day, so I let other people do it. So everything is coming off their Instagram pages. That's it. Put it like this. If celebrities wasn't posting nothing, if celebrities wasn't going live, it probably wouldn't be nothing right now. Because it wouldn't be nothing going on. If there wasn't a live button, if they wasn't like filming the little stuff they do, it wouldn't be nothing going on, y'all. That's why I've been saying it ain't been no real nothing going on. It just been a little BS made up. You know, that's what's going on. I'm just showing you. I'm showing the world because it's about to be made. This been going on all year, man. All year. All year. I remember when you wake up, it might be 10 different topics. I'm talking about 10 rap topics, everything 30, 50, 50,000 posts, 30,000 posts, 25,000. I'm talking about so much stuff going on at one time, from big people to nobodies, all at one time. Drill rappers trending, comedians trending, actors trending, rappers, everybody trending. Y'all forgot that? Here's the proof, y'all. Also, there's no shows trending. Nah, y'all, this shit dead. Crickets. Straight crickets. Y'all know I showed y'all before, only person trending was Trey Songz. It said 1,000. Same thing, y'all. Nah, it's dead, y'all. Now we got to go into this real quick. For those who didn't know, SHEDEUR Sanders allegedly missed out on $50 million. This was bigger than what we thought, y'all. He missed out on $50 million, y'all. Yes, he did. Michael Irvin, Deion Sanders' friend, championship partner, they won together with the Cowboys. He knows Deion, he knows SHEDEUR. Michael Irvin is coming out fighting Deion's battles. Now, remember when I was just talking about this yesterday, what we just talked about, how Deion controls the media and how all of them were pushing the narrative. Here's the proof. When I kept telling you. Now, this is what I'm saying. Now, this is the only thing I'm looking at today and what we're going to look at on this channel. Michael Irvin is sticking his neck out for Deion, but we're going to see how this is going to pan out. Because Michael Irvin called himself exposing the NFL. Now, I said yesterday, they might have made SHEDEUR lose about 20 million. I was way off. They said 50 million. Because I forgot the money did go up. So think about it, y'all. Think about it, y'all. He lost $50 million for what? But if he would have got drafted in the first round, he'd have got it. So to stick it to him, he went to the same team, and that same team, he saved him $50 million, and he still had to go there. And still got to fight for his job. No, y'all, it was real. This is all I'm looking at. Michael Irvin, I hope you don't pay a price for what you're doing. Because you calling the NFL out. But the truth is, bro, this ain't even your business. But I'm going to get on the proof how y'all train to take off for each other, and y'all don't get the big picture. Deion the one sitting back chilling. You fighting his battles. That's all I'm going to say. All right? He tweeted in Irvin's clip. Well, somebody tweeted, ML Football tweeted Irvin's clip with the caption, wow. NFL legend Michael Irvin says that SHEDEUR Sanders was robbed of $50 million, and not because of his play. You just robbed this young man of $50 million. All right? You just robbed this young man of $50 million, and it wasn't on his playing ability. Shame on you. He's shaming the NFL, y'all. All right? He fighting Deion battles. Meanwhile, I'm the main one asked, did Deion say anything yet? Nope. So you mean to tell me Deion ain't had a heart to say that because he was scared gonna lose his job? Yep. So that means Deion need the money, right? Okay. Well, if Deion got $50 million from Colorado, it just proved to you without his son, he wouldn't have got that $50 million, because it was the plot that Deion Sanders had when he got off the NFL Network to come up off his sons. I spoke about it the other day. He went to Jackson State. He went to the poorest state he could find. He went to Mississippi. Proven fact to be the poorest state, because it's kept poor on purpose. And them kids was down there with dirty water, muddy water, while Brett Favre was accused of taking the money. Deion Sanders ain't had a all the job. You're going to see from 2020 to 2024, all these celebrities started picking up different jobs. You seen basketball players become podcasters. You seen goddamn football players become coaches. You seen goddamn basketball players become analytics. You just see everybody switching these jobs up because they needed the money. You seen Swiss Beats and Timberland turning the goddamn live DJs versus. Come on, y'all, let's do verse. Everybody was trying to get money. That's what was going on. When everything started crashing and it was a pandemic, lockdown, shutdown, man, they started panicking. Their money started dipping. You're going to see somehow all of them got a new job. You're going to see all of them started switching their jobs. They started, you know what I'm saying? And they all came where? To the internet with us. They bum ass. No, they're the ones that scrambled. They're the ones that was scrambling. Get it? Deion needed that money. So for them to jam up that $50 million, that was the sticky to Deion. Wow. You know damn well out that $50 million, Deion was going to get his cut. Yes, y'all. I think Deion was running his mouth, and they found out some shit. I'm telling you. I'm saying it for a reason. Because $50 million, man, they stuck it to them. But I sure would like to know how they knew he would still be there in the 5th round for that low money. I've been on the stage for years and years and years. So he's saying, I've been on the stage. I know what time it is. And he said it. Mighty funny how they knew he was going to still be in the 5th round, because he basically saying it was told. He basically trying to say everybody was in on it. Don't draft him. Don't draft him. Yo, everybody, check this out. The Browns going to get him in the 5th round. Don't draft SHEDEUR. The Browns going to get him in the 5th round. Don't draft him. That's what he's saying, y'all. Get it? That's what he's saying. So everything we spoke about, all right, it done played out now. We got proof. All right? But I sure would like to know how they knew he would still be there in the 5th round. Who we talking about? The Cleveland Browns. Because if they would have got him in the 1st round, $50 million to that salary, got him rounds later, low ticket. Look, he might be only playing for a goddamn $1 million. I don't know. Shit, I don't know. Let's go. So now you're getting it, right? It's all out. Robbery of SHEDEUR Sanders, because that's what I just witnessed. Everywhere we've seen, everybody that has seen him play said he has the one or two, basically saying he got the one or two things to make it. Let's go. Everybody that has seen him play said he is the one or two quarterback. Said he supposed to be the number one pick or the second round pick. He was supposed to be the first round pick or the second round pick or the first round. He was drafted number 144. They said he's supposed to be either one or two. Boom. Now, the thing is, was that internet hype or was it the truth? Anyway, let's look. He said, I love the Cleveland picking this kid early on, but I can't be mad at Cleveland if they played the cards and picked him up in the 5th round. So I'm just saying this, man, because I don't even like reading y'all stuff. I start sounding stupid, man. If you are not mad they got him for the y'all still in this world of grown men speaking up for the grown men. That's how you end up jammed up. Family, I'm not on that stuff. I just give y'all updates. Why this morning on the radio, they was talking that race stuff, saying, you know, the football player, everybody saying they tired of this stuff. Everybody was just saying, I swear, he said on the radio, they said they tired of everybody getting behind stuff, even though these be narratives, and that's all it is. The fact that Deion blew it, running his mouth, being arrogant, they're going with all this extra stuff instead of just admitting they messed up and blew it. No, you feel like an asshole too, Irvin, because you was on TV for a whole year straight. Shedeur, because Deion had y'all in pocket. Y'all could not go against him. So now y'all looking stupid, but you're showing the proof that Deion Sanders is pimping on y'all ass, because I didn't hear him say nothing yet. And I'm saying that because Michael Irvin gonna pay a price for going against the NFL talking slick. Watch what I tell you. You'll see. You'll see. All right, let's go. Unfortunately, he missed out on a big rookie contract, but he now has a chip on his shoulder that can propel his career. The facts of the facts is, y'all, this young man has to earn his spot now. He has to compete with 4 other quarterbacks. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. They don't ruin. Look, man. If I was him, really, I would just be out. I just walk away. I'd be tight, right? I just leave this. I just leave, man. I would, because they trying to play me right now at this point. They're playing him. They really are, y'all. I would just make myself get cut because they're really trying to play him. They're gonna try to use him for a clown spectacle, have him trying to fight for his position, and he's still gonna be on the bench. But they know one thing: even if you're on the team, what's gonna happen, y'all? Jerseys gonna sell. As long as he's on the team with that Sanders jersey, they know they're going to sell that boy jerseys. So put him on the bench, make it like he got to fight for a spot. Meanwhile, they're going to still get money off his ass, man. This shit clear as day. See, that's why I say they really got jammed up, y'all. I'm dead serious. Because now, right, Shedeur's so jammed up, it's like, damn, if he lead the NFL, guess what? NFL career over with. Like somebody else said, yo, maybe he was better off being a star for the XFL league, because they already got it right now. Shedeur, you are not going to be the star of the league. Deion Sanders ruined it already, y'all. They ruined it. They ruined it. He put his son in a position, y'all, to be like a nobody, man. As if that was one of our kids that just happened to make it to the team, 5th place on the bench. That's his son. His son can't say nothing. His son go anything against the grain, they can cut his ass. They got him, y'all. So I'm like, yo, all of this because of what? All because of Deion ran his mouth, y'all. So you got to prove. Deion, when his best friend, Michael Irvin, said it, costed him $50 million, y'all. But he's saying it different. He's saying the NFL robbed him of $50 million. And that's what I mean. Those are the wrong words to use. Yeah, that's the wrong words to use. So you're going to have to stand on that. You're going to have to stand on that part, bro. NFL going to hold you accountable for that. But you're still fighting Deion battles. So $50 million gone. Deion said, shit, $10 million of that was my money. Sorry, bro. Nope, they sticking it to you. That's for what you did to them kids in Jackson, Mississippi. Remember, Deion? Remember you got your money and you left them boys, right? Well, now NFL dragged your ass so everybody can see it. So you got yours back. Accept it. On top of that, you need to apologize to your son because you ruined his life. All right, let's go. Now, we spoke about it yesterday when I said if you're going to see that, it was all about giving Deion son his favoritism because he controls media and all his friends are in media. So when I said it's many other people, many other celebrities, and many other athletes who have kids in all leagues, but you will see they didn't go that hard. Like Doug Christie, played for the Knicks, well respected. His wife Jackie. Let's look at this Hollywood family and how this family is better than a lot of families. And like I tell y'all, all of them are not alike, meaning, you know, you got the good ones and you got the bad ones. Now let's look at this family. Doug Christie made it from basketball. But he also made it where he helped his wife establish herself on what? Basketball wives. But he agreed to the show, and he agreed to the show so his wife could be established. So even when his career was on the back burner, he helped his wife be established. But he didn't just sit back and live off his wife. He went back to coaching. Then on top of that, they raised their son. And what do? They teach their son to get his own money because he's a basketball player. But what I'm telling you is, if you didn't know this, you wouldn't know because they was never a glorified couple. So all the glorified couples you know are the glorified couples they want you to praise. All right? The glorified couples and kids you praise is because they daddies got media companies. But this is a real family. Let me show you how it worked. The father made the money. Then put the wife on to her own money. Then we're going to teach our son to get his own money. And we ain't going to leech off none of each other, and all that money come back to our household. That's generational wealth. And all of their ass humble. Now, y'all know Jackie act a fool on TV, but you know in real life, she don't brag. Because y'all know she ain't go hard. They ain't go hard. Meaning they didn't, I'm just telling you, man, what Deion is doing is nothing. That's why I said it's all Deion's fault. It's his fault because he's the only celebrity that want to go hard with it. That's my son. That's my son. Y'all gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? But really, Deion trying to get shine off his son. Everybody else let their kids be. See what I'm saying? When Shaq's son was gonna play, let him be. Shawnee O'Neal, let him be. They ain't trying to be all, you know what I'm saying? No. You ain't see Shawnee O'Neal at the games like Kevin Durant, mother. No, that's Deion shit. He wanted shine off his son, but I'm starting to think the truth is Deion didn't want his son to outshine him, y'all. I'm really believing that, man. I believe it, man. I believe it, man. Because some of y'all know about that older sibling rivalry stuff. Some of y'all got older people in your family be haters. It be like that. So I can see I feel the same way with LeBron. I feel like LeBron didn't really want Bronny to override his name throughout the year. See, I look at it with them as it's a generational thing. It's not so much about Deion hating on them now. It's about one day my son might overshadow my name, period. You see what I'm saying? Damn, Bronny might overshadow LeBron's name. So I think they really be having this thing going, man. But you're going to see. They raise their kids, son. Enjoy your life. Play ball. Play ball. And have fun. Get your money. That's them. The Christies, man. You see what I'm saying? That's real shit. Who else like that? The Curry family. No, that's just the Sanders. That's why yesterday they said Sanders Inc. That's just Deion nigga ass. I gotta say it, man. I be trying not to curse. I be trying not to say this stuff, man. But they won't go away, y'all. No, like I said, the good people, they don't get no shine. The good people, they're not popular. They're not cool. They're not hip. Because Doug Christie don't walk around with 10 chains on. Meanwhile, they all the same. They got a name and their kids are somebody. But they ain't gotta ride their kids' wave like Deion did. Because Deion was a washed-up celebrity on the NFL network with a big-ass bald head. He wasn't getting no clout. I think Deion got depressed. When y'all forgot about him, he ain't getting no clout. So he saw his son shining. Deion said, nah, I'm getting some of that shine and that money. Now you got the proof. We're going to move on from this old topic. They lost $50 million over Deion's big-ass mouth. But Michael Irvin wanted to flip and say the NFL robbed him. Well, if the NFL robbed him, Michael Irvin, why did they rob him? Now, guess what? You're going to have to answer up to the NFL for accusing them of robbing them. Can you prove it? It's not going to be good for you, Michael Irvin. Let's go. And Michael Irvin, you didn't even know Jerry Jones gave your number away. He tricked you. See, you were number 88, but he tricked you to give your number to somebody else because he knew your name had dirt on it. He knew one day down the line, your old stuff of those drugs were going to come up, and he really knew that 88 legacy was ruined. That's why Jerry Jones said, no, can we give your number to CeeDee Lamb? And that's what happened. Yup. You don't even know You signed up to get yourself written out of history. Yep. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Let's go to the next topic, y'all. Let's go to the real topic. Right here. All right? When friends become enemies, y'all, when that money go down. Here we go. All right, y'all. But like I said, Mary, are you high right there? Anyway, I know what's going on because I know the game, y'all. They don't know we know. It's all over. And when this Diddy trial over with, it's super over. If I was a celebrity, I would be trying to get every penny I could right now, too. I would have been downsizing. I probably would live in a trailer somewhere in a beautiful ass state where nobody know where I'm at, and I'll be hiding out. That's what I'll be doing. And I'll be trying to hold on to the rest of the money I got with a deep freezer. That's about it. Because they asses finished, y'all, for real. They are so done. And you know what make it worse? Just think all them years and decades of them flossing. Now it's all over. So now, MISA, Diddy's baby mother, Justin's mother, is suing her best friend, Justin's godmother, for $5 million. They're fighting over $5 million. You can't make this up, man. So, and it's over a bum-ass rapper. Yeah, you can't make this up. I've never thought my city would be so embarrassing in the end, man. Anyway, let's go. All right. He said, Prime isn't worried like LeBron about his legacy. Well, I already proved it around here. I know you're a 49ers fan. I already proved it around here. Yes, he is, bro. Because all he had to do was stay out of this. He wanted to shine for himself. Check the previous episodes. I went through the whole breakdown, how he was not doing nothing. But he rebranded himself without SHEDEUR. So it's very simple, family. Without SHEDEUR, what would Dion be doing right now? Very simple. What would he be doing? Nothing. Very simple, guys. So I'm telling you what he did. What would Doug Christie be doing without his son? Still coaching. What would Jackie be doing without her son? Still coaching. Still on Basketball Wives? No. What would Dion be doing without SHEDEUR? I don't know. His ass might still be on NFL Network. What up, Wax? We doing facts around here, not feelings, bro. Ain't no hate around here. It's all love. But I respect all opinions. That's how we keep it going. Now the truth is, y'all, I used to have love for Dion too, man. But I gotta call everything real now. No more fantasy land. No more watering stuff down. I don't gotta lie. I ain't with none of that shit. I'm gonna tell you what it is. When they do real, they do real. They don't. He ruined it for his son, but he don't want to accept it. You know what I'm saying? But no, let's move on, y'all. Cause we looking at it. Justin gonna suffer. Let's look at Justin, y'all. Let's look at Justin Combs. Justin Face was on the Ready to Die album. Diddy opened up a restaurant in Atlanta, Justin's. Now, Justin, what's going to happen to Justin now? Justin mama got to sue MARYJBLIGE. Justin mama got to sue his godmama. Do you see all this dysfunction? Meanwhile, they ain't got no parents. The other kids ain't got no parents. It's all dysfunction. Twins ain't got no parents. You see what I'm saying? This shit is getting weird, y'all. No, we have watched them crumble, man. Because when I say people not getting it, if the so-called king go down, the whole empire gonna crumble. That's why I say I'm not no genius. I know what it is. Once I figured out the status of this guy, Sean Combs, for real, amongst all the clown, laughing, joking, dancing, I seen the truth. And once I seen and proved to myself this guy really was the king of this industry, I knew once his ass went down, they all gonna fall. It's a matter of time. And they all been trying to hold on. But see, y'all, this year will make, as of now, it's a year and a half. This fall will make 2 years. It's only been so long they was going to hold on without no money. Then they really been scrambling since the pandemic. So I knew it's a matter of time. They're going to keep imploding. And in the end, they're going to turn on each other because that's how it's supposed to be. What I say, y'all, that's how it's supposed to be. When they did those experiments on those lab rats back in the day in that box, that's the end result. When you take away everything, they're going to turn on each other. So when they cut their checks, lock up their bosses, they start turning on each other. What else Diddy did for them? Help them get jobs. Opportunity. Remember, you're Diddy. You know everything. Oh, I got a modeling ad. I got a modeling gig for you. You're married. Somebody wants you overseas. Hey, somebody wants you to promote their fragrance. Deals on the table. Deals on the table. You see what I'm saying? When he's gone, all deals stop. Which that's what people didn't comprehend. That's why you'll see a lot of them had nothing going on. It's a process. But what? This MISA paid back. Why? She knew exactly what Diddy was doing throughout the years. All of them did. They all knew that. Kim Porter, when she want to smoke with Diddy, when he cut her ass off. That's how it go. They all know about his ways. They all know about this dude. But you're going to see now they imploding, y'all. They destroying each other and their legacy. And don't forget, let's not forget, Stevie J and Faith helped destroy the legacy too. Going, you know what I'm saying? Destroy the whole bad boy, the whole, what is it, Joe? It's the curse of Biggie, right? Okay then. Justin, you was on Biggie first album cover, Ready to Die, right? Ain't a coincidence why you're suffering, bro. None of this shit is a coincidence, y'all. None of this shit is. This shit called Life After Biggie. They dropped the album called Life After Death. Well, we get to watch the live documentary. We all watching it. It's called Life After Biggie. See how in bath all their ass, y'all? Let's go. Here's the tea. According to media takeout, my people. Check it out. Look. MISAHYLTON and her talent agency, MISA Management, say Mary and her production company, Beautiful Life Productions, played puppet master behind the scenes to pull Vado, a rapper, away from his signed management deal. This fool was signed to a management deal. Broke as hell. Goddamn, bro. I could have been your manager, bro. I might have started pimping these rappers, man. Might as well, Craig. They ain't got no jobs. Let's go. Beautiful Life Production being sued. All right. Playing puppet master with Vado. Boom. The lawsuit filed in New York accuses Mary of withholding. Mary is withholding. Vado's complete album and blocking his tour opportunities. Mary has been blocking his opportunities and shutting him down. Sounding to me like you still getting pimped, bro. We're gonna get into Vado. We're gonna talk about him. Let's slow it up. Damn, Mary, let me find out. So you doing bad. You said I'm a pimp Vado too, huh? Mary, you ain't never in your life put no artists out. Stop it, man. Look. Check it out, y'all. So look, here we go. Vado complete album. Mary stopping it. Blocking his tour efforts and all efforts to freeze out MISAHYLTON and force a breakup, a business breakup. Let me slow it up. All right, boom. MISA has Vado. That's her artist now. Can you believe this shit, y'all? Can you believe this, family? New York. You see this, New York? You see how embarrassing this is? They were saying Vado was supposed to be the next Cameron. He was supposed to be big. Come on, man. He got passed off like a hoe, man. He got pimped by Cameron. You know what Cameron did? He got pimped by DJ Khaled. Then they sent his ass back to New York. He ain't got no job. MISA pimping his ass. God damn it. They say Vado's so broke, he can't do nothing now. He's stuck in contract. He can't do nothing. Man, this shit is sad, bro. According to court docs, MISA had a signed management agreement with Vado that entitled them to 20% of his earnings. God damn, you was in a pimp contract. MISA was going to make 20% of your earnings, bro? Damn. Oh, my God, man. 20% off your shit and you ain't getting no... Man, you see these rappers, y'all. Vado is your example of a rapper, man. He was supposed to be big, but he one of them people. He was just happy with the big rappers. Had the name. I told you for some reason, the New York rappers are the brokest, and they are proven to be the most hoes and stupidest, y'all. Yes. It's in your face. Look at this shit. You mean to tell me, Vado, you signed with Diddy baby mother, and she don't even do music? Let's go. They fighting over you in a lawsuit, $5 million. Let's go. So as you see, MISA was getting 20% of his earnings. Then, not so coincidentally, Mary and Vado dropped a duet called Still Believe in Love. The shit was so hot, I never even heard it. Did y'all hear it? Did y'all hear it? If you didn't hear that shit in what year? If you didn't hear that song 2023, that's your proof that black entertainment been dead. Hip-hop, R&B been dead. Did you hear that song before, y'all? That shit was so hot, I didn't even hear it. No, Mary. No. Life after Diddy is no more shine for none of y'all. See that? That means y'all made imaginary music because nobody heard it. That's what it means. That meant y'all was in the studio playing make-believe. Yes, y'all did. Y'all was in the studio acting like y'all was doing some shit. Whole time that shit never came out in the real world. Never came out. It was only in your mind. That's it. Nobody heard it. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? That's the internet is the truth. Mary, what are you doing trying to pimp Vado? Mary, you supposed to be dropping your own album. Why you ain't drop your own album, man? Let me find out you can't make no music without your help. I think that's how it's starting to look. Anyway, let's go, y'all. Shout out to everybody that's up. What's up, family? Let's go. By July 2024, last summer, Vado had wrapped up a full album under Mary's label. But surprise, the lawsuit claims Mary refused to release it unless Vado ditched MISA. Damn. So Mary basically said, Vado, we ain't doing no work unless you get rid of MISA ass, all right? MISA is not going to be eating out our pot. She is not going to eat off the table. All right, you need to get rid of her ass. Oh, shit. Let's go. Mary's team started keeping MISA reps out of events. Started keeping MISA reps out of events. This is how it's written, y'all, excuse me. Including yacht hangouts, private hotel meetings. So they was keeping MISA out the loop. Mary basically was trying to steal her client, but they're supposed to be friends. But I know they need the money. Diddy gone, goddammit. Power ain't enough. Power is not enough, y'all. That is not enough. They need all the money they can get. Yeah, and they getting older too. And they need retirement money. Let's go. All right, let's go. So look, you seeing them cutthroats, you seeing them turning each other. Let's go. All right. So Mary was trying to sneak off with Vado. They was trying to hide from MISA, secret meetings. Meanwhile, gassing Vado up. You don't need MISA like that. Get rid of her ass. Check it out. The lawsuit claims Mary's security chief, who also happens to be described as her boyfriend, wanted to sign Vado himself, wanted to pimp his ass. Mary boyfriend said, let me sign Vado. I'll work his ass. I know I'll make him rap his ass or pimp his ass. I'm gonna do him just like DJ Khaled did. That's right. Look, y'all, check it out. I told you they want to. It just tripped me out, man. You have to prove they are passing Vado around like a hoe, man. Even Mary boyfriend said, let me get some of that. I'll sign him. They're going to pass him around. He's a hoe. Look, Mary's security chief, who also happens to be described as her boyfriend, wanted to sign Vado himself. So you mean to tell me the security guard want to sign Vado too? That's like I signed the bad boy. Diddy signed me the bad boy. Then I break up with Diddy and I signed a genedeal. That's what they did to Vado. genedeal started a record label. He started signing all bad boy artists. That should be funny as hell. Well, that's what they doing to Vado, all right? That's what they did to Vado. Vado was so low, he ready to get signed by security guards. The security staff, no. They were pimping his ass, y'all. Vado got pimped. He got pimped by the industry, y'all. So remember, it's a lot of people like Vado, y'all. They the ones super broke. The ones with the name, they never understood this, y'all. It was never no such thing as you being a rapper signing to a rapper. They were rappers signing to rappers. So all they were doing was using them for their hot bars, hooks, they pen game, drain them for all their clout and kick them to the curb. I got proof. Cameron did it. DJ Khaled did it. Even though I proved to y'all, you cannot give me no proof. Cameron made no full projects without no help. Cameron had help his whole career. When you start Cameron's story, you're going to say Mace's name. When you go further in Cameron's story, you're going to say Jim Jones. Cameron never did nothing on his own his whole game. So it was a point where who helped Cameron out? Vado. That's when Fresh Montana first started winning. Vado helped Cameron. And when he finished with him, kicked him to the curb. And then what Vlad say? Not Vlad, DJ Khaled say, yo, Cam, I'll use his ass. Yep. So guess what happened, y'all? The truth is, when Vado left Cam, he thought he was going to sign with DJ Khaled and get rich. But DJ Khaled had a trick for his ass. Because he didn't know DJ Khaled and Cameron were still down together by way of Diddy. Shit like that. DJ Khaled jerked his ass, made his ass write about 100 songs. A lot of them, you know them songs? All we do is win. Vado wrote all that stuff, man. Yeah. Vado wrote all the hits. We just spoke about DJ Khaled. Nobody ain't tell me yet. How does DJ Khaled have a Hollywood acting star? Come on, y'all. Because he acted. Let's go. He acted like a rapper and a DJ. Look, check it out. Now, Vado, you are an example of a rapper that has been pimped and to this day is being passed around like a hoe. You were supposed to come out with Cameron about 2009. It's 2025, fool. Let's go. Now, look. Hilton and MISA are asking for $5 million in damages, claiming emotional distress, breach of contract, and interference with business relationships. They're also seeking a court order to stop Mary and her company from messing with their business and any further. So now he's locked in the middle. He can't do nothing, y'all. He jammed up. Look. Oh my God, man. So look. He signed the Diddy baby mother, MISA. She working for his bum ass. He tried to sneak out. See, industry hoes, they're not loyal. Even though his ass probably was broke, MISA probably making sure he's straight, his broke ass, he tried to run off with Mary. So he want to do all this and a third, but he ain't out of contract. MISA said, bring your ass back here, boy. You ain't out of this contract. Where you going at? That's Vado. So guess what MISA gonna say now? Now I'm gonna make you wait on these papers and you ain't getting no job because you can't do nothing till the lawsuit over with. So now, Vado, you officially about to be broke. And now MISA gonna drag your ass for being disloyal. That's what happened to you. Sorry, bro. You done jammed yourself up again. This time you got pimped out by 2 women. And on top of that, you got pimped out by Diddy baby mother. And now guess what happened? If you don't comply, guess what happened to you now? I'll be real with you. Yep. Justin will probably smack the out your ass now. Yep. You don't want Justin smacking your ass. Because to tell you the truth, Vado, Justin, he ready to prove to Diddy he the man of the house now. So I'm going to tell you right this. If you don't pay up that money, guess who's going to smack your ass, little Justin? And you're going to be the first one to get smacked by Justin. That's going to happen because you playing with his mama money and his daddy in jail. You better get in line, boy. You better get in line, Vado. You know why? Trust me, man. I saw how Justin was looking at LeBron on that tape. I know what's up with Justin. Yo, y'all remember we watched Justin on that Diddy video when Diddy made him say it? And Diddy was looking at LeBron, say it. Justin was standing there grilling LeBron. I swear to God, he was grilling LeBron. Grilling his ass like, you better see. You better say no part of that. I said, yo, Diddy got his kids grilling LeBron like that? No, y'all. They did say he had them boys being little animals. It is said that. It is said that they did dirt too. It said that, y'all. That's why I say Justin be the one, him and Combs a jump Vado ass. You know what I'm saying? Because he tried to dip off on their mama and he didn't want to pay that money. So guess what, Vado? Justin gonna speak to Diddy on his collect call, and Diddy gonna decide your fate, like the rest of y'all. All right? That's what happened to you. Let's go. So now you got it, right? Friends become enemies, y'all, in the last day over that money. Because they older now, y'all. Let's go. Oh, and there's more. The lawsuit claims Mary's security chief, who also happens to be described as her boyfriend, wanted to sign Vado himself. He allegedly told the rapper to sign a new deal without a lawyer. They've been pimping the hell out of Vado, man. So Mary, husband, manager. Oh, hold on. I'm confused. Hold on. Let me slow it down. Mary's security guard / boyfriend finessed Vado and got him to sign paperwork without a lawyer. I know what they did to you, Vado. So look. He allegedly told the rapper to sign a new deal without a lawyer and warned he'd miss out big opportunity if he stayed with MISA. So he told him, Vado, you better sign this piece of tissue because if you don't sign it, this your last chance. If you don't sign this deal, we done with your ass. That's what Mary told him. But I think they know what's up with Vado, man. Mary know what's up. Mary said, I know what Vado into. She went and got a homeboy to straighten his ass out. Vado, what you gonna do? You gonna sign or not? Straight up. That's what Mary said. Mary said, I know about this boy. He's a flower. What you gonna sign or not? And you know the security guard probably big. Vado, you gonna sign or not? Dumbass Vado. Damn, Vado. This is the only shine you gonna get. Also, Vado did beat up Tahiri too. They was on that boot camp marriage shit. Y'all know he put hands on Tahiri, right? Yeah. I think he beat the crap out of Tahiri because Tahiri be beating their punk ass up. Tahiri stick their ass with dildos. Yeah, let's go. All right, see the friends? Fake friends. But the truth is, y'all, the rest of the world might not know this, but the Mary J. Blige you love, her whole style come from MISA from day one. Whole style. Boots, the coats, all that. Y'all knew damn well Mary never could dance. Y'all forgot Mary came out as a tomboy. Y'all forget that part. They all forget Mary was a tomboy, y'all. For years in New York, we laughed at Mary dance moves. To this day, Mary still got the same dance moves. You ain't never seen a celebrity with the same dance move. Only got that same dance move to this day. Y'all forget Mary never could dance because she was a tomboy, y'all. Y'all forget that. Y'all forget that. Mary really was a straight tomboy and got flipped feminine. I didn't forget that. Know what I'm saying? But her whole feminine side come from who? Her right there. That's where it come from, y'all. That's the one that dressed her ass off. That's her. So remember, she could sue Mary for her whole style. I gave you my whole style. Sue you for that shit. Get it? Bingo. Nah, y'all, it's a lot of reasons why Diddy won, man. Because we got to remember, y'all, that image of Mary, I remember her first album. First album, she just had a hat to the back. Go watch her first video. Mary had on a big-ass jean suit like a boy, man. Yes, she did. She was a tomboy. And then when she got fly, all that, my life, all that, that's MISA, man. All that, that's all her. All the way up. Match up, that's her. So the Mary y'all love is the Queen Mary. That whole persona is MISA. And a lot of other celebrities too. But let's get back to Vado. Because they always pimping his ass. Let's go. So now you got it, right? To make matters messier, private messages allegedly show Mary flat out saying that Vado's album and tour were off the table as long as he stayed with MISA. The result, according to the suit, Vado was left in economics. No money. He's jammed up. He's done. He's done, y'all. Here's your proof. He's jammed up. He can't make no money. He's stuck in contracts because contracts is bondage. But see, like I said, when you're a rapper, they always stay in contract because that's how they get their money. When I got a manager, I can always go get some money. Let me hold a couple hundred. Let me hold some. All right? When you got a manager, your manager job is to make you look good at all times. So you're going to see he's officially a hoe. Now we're going to look at the biggest question of them all because I know what happened. I'm going to say Cameron, the one that turned his ass out. You know what I'm saying? See that, y'all? Hip-hop. The fake tough guy faces, that's Vado. Meanwhile, Khaled pimped his ass. This how Khaled tricked us. Fake tough guy. Can you see it now, what I told you? You see it now, don't you, right? You ain't drunk on some rock. You ain't high on nothing. What does DJ Khaled look like? What does DJ Khaled look like? Does he really look Spanish? Or were you just high and drunk back then? Huh? DJ Khaled was never a rapper. He was never a DJ. His job was to watch over goddamn Miami and clean it up. And that's what he did. He made sure Miami stayed in order. What up, Sister T? Looks to me like Khaled. All right, I'm not going to say it now. He finessed. He acted like a rapper. This is what got DJ Khaled a Hollywood star, y'all. I'm not playing with y'all. This got him a Hollywood star, acting his ass off. That's right, Prophet. That's what he is. That's what he is. That's right. Black freak. That's what he is. It ain't nothing wrong with that. I just want y'all to see how they were acting roles out. Him and French, they knew in Miami, they can front the Cuban role. They can front the Puerto Rican role. They can front those other roles. Meanwhile, they are not at all. They were just people in place to get rich off the culture, y'all. So you're going to see in the 2010s, everybody started getting rich off the culture. So when DJ Khaled said, we the best, that's what the hell he mean. You know what he meant? He said, fool, I got all them writing for me. I got Vado writing for me. I got Ace Hood writing for me and others. We the best. It's just that I get all the credit. Not Ace Hood and Vado. All I do is win, win, win. Guess what? Vado was writing on them albums. Vado got something to do with that? No. Y'all job is to make me look like a rapper. That's your job. I'm saying straight up. Khaled pimped the hell out of them, man. He had Ace Hood going to events with fake ass watches. Y'all remember Ace Hood was at the event, the watch fell off live on camera? He on the red carpet, y'all. His watch fell apart. That shit was crazy as hell. And that's what we knew back then. Damn, DJ Khaled bought that boy a fake watch. He was there. It was like Ace Hood. Congratulations on your new album. He said, yeah, it was a good. This shit just fell. This watch fell apart. That's DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled pimped all they ass, y'all. Just like Jermaine Dupri pimped Bow Wow, man. All of them broke now, y'all. Yo, it's the truth. The rappers, the low-level ones, they the ones get treated like strippers. Yes. And they know they be so punked out, they can't even get that. They can't say nothing. It's like when you know somebody a punk, they can't fight, they got nothing to stand on, and you say, man, I ain't paying him nothing. That's how they do them. You ain't surprised nobody knocked Jermaine Dupri little ass out yet. He done took all the Bow Wow, but Bow Wow can't beat him. You know what I'm saying? Bow Wow, he can't, Jermaine Dupri Bow Wow ain't gonna do nothing to him, so he just kept all his money, y'all, and crisscross. But my point is this, y'all. This is what they've been doing to get that money, pimping their ass. So I don't want to make it racial, but you see everybody he pimp, right? You see Khaled ain't pimp his own, right? Y'all didn't know. I'm gonna just leave it alone. Let's go. I'm saying that for a reason, y'all, because Vado is now getting pimped by Mary and getting pimped by Misa. But let's go to who first broke his ass in, because he had to be broken in first, right? Let's look who first pimped his ass. Cameron, man. That's who did it. Cameron, it's something about you, man. It's like once these guys deal with you, after that, they're broken after that, man. We got proof now. Jimmy, Joels, Vado. Cameron, what do you do to these guys, man? You went from representing the government seal, then y'all was representing United Nations. Cam, why you just didn't get a government job, bro? Why you were the main rapper trying to rap for the government in the closet? All right, we already know around here. The pink program has been revealed. We know about y'all. The thing is, you actually got on y'all were trying to push the UN. Whole time, that's United Nations, Negro. Cameron is your proof from the Boondocks episode when they told you that New York rappers are you know what, man. Snitches. Every emblem of Cameron was government. But he don't want to work for the government. Cam, why don't you just get a seat at the UN, dumbass, instead of sitting on YouTube? Why don't you sit at the United Nations and do something for your people for once? Why don't you just goddamn get a job at One Police Plaza in New York and get some respect and dignity? Because we know you a cop, dummy, but you still keep acting like a rapper. So let's stop it. And what the hell did you keep doing to these young black boys? Because for some reason, when they done with you, they just get passed around, bro. You make them hold microphones. After that, they be stupid. The same exact thing to the Vado, Khaled did. And then after that, Mary did it. Because you told them the recipe. Y'all been pimping these guys out, Cam. See? This why Vado is getting treated like a pimp. Like a hoe. Because look, he can't take care of himself, y'all. Cam already pimped him out. Because like I said, when you get that boy from the hood, he poor. And you put money in his pocket, and that's all he know. All he knows is rap, and I get the money. Rap, I get the money. After that, they don't know nothing else. So then when they get kicked to the curb, if they ain't rapping, they ain't getting no money, they don't know what to do. So Misa said, I'll sign his ass. When he coming out, Misa, February 1st, next year. That's it. All right, so Vado, you just the example today of a rapper that has been used and abused because they pimped themselves for fame. Meanwhile, now you have nothing. He's stuck in contract, y'all. He has nothing. He can't do nothing. He can't make no money. He's done. Because he was too stupid to be independent, y'all. When you have a name in this game, you can pimp yourself. If I already fell off, I don't need nobody to use my name. I use it my damn self. But the catch is they want the fame and the clout. See, when I got the name, but I don't got no car, that shit ain't cool. I got a name, but I don't got the jewelry and equipment. And I got to pay my rent too. That shit ain't cool. So they need the manager to have a couple dollars coming in and some jobs. And that's why they be jammed up. But if you got a weak-ass manager or your manager lazy or your manager charge you 20%, you're going to stay broke. That's it. So that's Vado. So now you see it, right? Friends and enemies now, y'all, over money. Just so happened, lawsuit just a couple days before her baby father goes to court. Is this because Mary been standing out the way? I don't know. Did Diddy call this shot? Don't let Mary get away. Misa, put that charge on her ass. Don't say, is this so Mary can't run? What is this, y'all? Is there something behind this? Because out of nowhere, this shit happened. Mary did not show Diddy no support. So I don't know, y'all. Misa is loyal to the crown, y'all. I hope y'all ain't let Misa fool y'all. Y'all know Misa is 100% down with Diddy. Y'all know that, right? 100% down with Diddy, straight up. She ain't never leave. She just play her position. I think Diddy said, get her ass. And Misa put that paperwork on her ass. That's what I think, y'all. I don't know why. Why? Mary does know a lot. Mary knows a whole lot. You know, I always said this. She knows a lot. Just to make sure Mary don't get out of pocket. Keep her in this paperwork. Her ass going to court. We're going to break her ass. I think when Mary tried to leave Diddy before, he put that man on her ass. That man that stole Mary money was put on her, man. Yes, he was. I think that was Diddy homeboy. Because Mary been trying to leave Diddy. Y'all forgot about that? That dude robbed the hell out of Mary. I think Mary went for that dude because he had light eyes. That was it. He robbed the hell out of her. So look, I think this is to collapse Mary so she can't run. Because now she all jet. Because remember, the text messages. Misa got the text message, allegedly, of Mary hating out her own mouth. So it ain't no ducking this one. All right. So look, the private messages allegedly show Mary flat out saying that Votto's album and tour were off the table as long as he stayed with Misa. The result, according to the suit, Votto was left in economic servitude, broke, stuck in a deal with no music and no money. No more payouts. No more payouts. He's done. And his lawsuit has nothing to do with him. He's finished, y'all. So now you see it. As of now, yes, I think it's for real with this lawsuit, y'all. I think it's for real. But guess what? The funniest thing they talking about now, y'all, this shit made me laugh, is this Bill Belichick stuff, y'all. Y'all want to laugh real quick? Y'all want a good laugh for the day? Here's Bill Belichick. Look at Bill Belichick jeans, y'all. Bill Belichick turned to a young boy from the waist down, y'all. Bill Belichick on the block. Bill Belichick. This the thing. This the thing about this thing that tripped me out though. It ain't the fact she young. They say she an escort, and they turned the escort to his girlfriend. Are they hazing? Is Bill Belichick being hazed? What is going on? Look at Bill Belichick post like a young boy from the waist down. From the waist down, Bill Belichick, a drill rapper, man. Look. He's shitting on us, bro. Bill Belichick still got it. No, Bill Belichick promote for y'all old ass to get y'all money taken. Y'all old ass better not try to be like Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick 72, y'all. Yo, you mean to tell me Bill Belichick got a girl? You ain't got no girl? Don't feel bad. That's an escort, bro. Don't let them trick you. Bill Belichick, they say, look, he walking all around the campus with this girl. They say she be running his ass. What the hell is going on, y'all? He got kicked out the internet. Family, this man won 6 rings. It don't look like he do it. What the fuck is going on? I told you this world crazy, man. Bill Belichick is 72, man. Not 30, not 50. He's 72, man. I'm not hating on this cool. But this shit is funny. When I saw this shit funny as hell. Because he posted up on the block for real. He posted like a young boy, man. What's up with this? Did somebody find a fountain of youth? What's going on, y'all? Is this life after Tom Brady? Is this what happened to you when you treat Tom Brady like dirt? What the fuck is going on, y'all? Brady did this to him. Bill Belichick turned back into a young boy, man. But the thing is, they say this woman doing too much, man. They say she's doing too much. And they saying she is a damn escort. Mind you, he on campus with kids her age. That's what I don't think some of y'all get it. His yo, y'all, his football team, the players are 21, 22, 19. Do you get this shit? The kids on campus are 20, 21. He walking around campus, 72 years old. His girlfriend, 21. This shit crazy, y'all. If I saw this shit in real life, I will fucking bust out laughing. I might go to the college just to see it with my own eyes, man. I think I will bust out. I think this shit will make my day, y'all. Because, mind you, this is just one of the pictures. I think Bill Belichick be wearing hoodies, all that. Hoodies and slims, all that, man. Balenciagas, all of that. So you got to prove, y'all. We in a different world. I'm going to be honest. Some of y'all ladies, older ladies, they're trying to convince your husbands to do this stuff. They're trying to convince y'all husbands to leave y'all for a young lady. I'm telling y'all what they're doing. They're trying, if your husband, if his ass is trying to get brainwashed by everything he see, if he's a follower, they're trying to make it where these older men are going to be cheating on your ass with young girls. I'm talking about men over 65. Bill Belichick is inspiration to every man in this country over 65. You still got it, bro. Oh, you needed some Viagra. You still got it. You got it. You ain't dead yet. Here's the proof. Ladies, a lot of y'all gonna be catching dudes, y'all men cheating on y'all ass. You gonna think he going to get groceries. Somehow he gonna take a little bit too long. Guess what happened to him? Guess what happened to them though, y'all? All of them gonna try to mess with young girls, and all they old ass gonna be getting extorted. They old ass gonna be getting put in bondage. Guess what happened? Them old men gonna start messing with the young girls, because they gonna tell them, I'll tell your wife, you better pay my rent. I'll tell your wife, I want that 2026 BMW right now. Or I'll tell your wife, they finish after that. Next thing you know, ladies, you gonna have all these excuses. Y'all ass gonna go in a nurse home after that. Y'all thought y'all were retired. But when this old ass start messing with them young girls, y'all going in a nursing home. Yup, that's the plan, y'all. That's the plan. I'll tell y'all like this, man. I ain't lying to y'all. Y'all know I tell y'all some stuff. And I talk about the people, but I caught an old person in my family cheating, man. Yes, I did. I ain't tell though. Yup. I caught an elder man in I caught his ass. I wasn't even trying to catch him cheating. But I'm gonna leave it at that, man. All right. I know this going on for a fact. Bill Belichick inspiration. It's getting hot. It's summer. He's showing them, man, you get you a 20-something-year-old and you straight, man. You don't need that old stuff, man. Come on, man. Bill Belichick trying to ruin goddamn marriages after 50 years. That's it. So everybody that been married over 20 years, you about to get tested this summer. All right? So get ready, y'all. I ain't playing with you. What happened yesterday? Giannis and them got sweat, about to be a fight. But you see the narrative, right? Giannis about to knock his ass out. You see that man right there? He was talking that talk. He was talking that hood talk. Because his son played, Giannis going to knock his ass out. I'm just telling you, all this embarrassment happening, we about to move on from this. Let's go back to the top. Thank y'all all for being tapped in. We live on a Wednesday. I got more coming, but we ain't done yet. So now, y'all, to slow it down with clarity so everybody knows what's going on. All right, the facts is out. They lost $50 million, y'all. SHEDEUR lost $50 million. And Michael Irvin is letting it be known, but the only thing is they are saying the NFL robbed him. So Michael Irvin is accusing the NFL of being thieves and stealing $50 million because when they allegedly let him drop in the draft, that ruined a $50 million contract somewhere down the line. Put it like that. See that? Okay. Now you got the proof, y'all. He was supposed to get $50 million. Throughout the time, you get the same. When you get drafted first round, your next contract it's going to be there some kind of way. $50 million a year, something like that. Yeah, $50 million a year. Patrick Mahomes, $50 million a year, stuff like that. So now you get it, right? So if Dion's plan was to get money out the deal, goodbye. You got your proof now. $50 million off that draft gone wrong. And we say that's Dion's fault. Anyway, let's go back to Terrence Howard. Lying ass. All right? Now you got your proof on Terrence Howard. He wants us to think he's not getting roles because he has a lawsuit on Fox. No. You're not getting roles because all of y'all are blackballed. You're not getting roles because they're not giving out no more roles and they're not paying no more money. Then on top of that, yes, you have a lawsuit. So you in double jeopardy, idiot. That's you. What made this dumb fool think he was going to sue Disney, Fox, and all those other companies? When you're dealing with suing Disney, do you know how many companies it is? Don't worry. Omar Epps, he doing Zaxby's. Next month, you'll be doing Popeyes. Yes, you will. Love that chicken from Papa. Doom, doom. That's going to be you. That's right. Pick one. Pick one, y'all. I told y'all to get your... I've been telling y'all to sell your own brand. If you sell your own brand right now, you get Terrence Howard to do it. You can make Terrence Howard do it right now. Send him the product and say, go live. Do it for $500. That's it. They broke, y'all. They finished. Man, soon they're going to go to work for $1,000 in a bag of envelopes. That's right. That's going to happen. So when he came out with this narrative, like I said, all Hollywood celebrities lied on Diddy so they can get some attention. But see, Terrence Howard, you try to be Hollywood so long that nobody cares about your story. Plus, I know you was a willing participant because we know that Diddy had his hands in Empire. We also know that Diddy's behind your situational empire, Taraji situational empire. We know Diddy and Will Smith was around all of y'all at that time. And we also know that all of y'all are sorry and pitiful right now. You and Taraji P are the proof y'all are not getting no real employment because y'all bosses cut y'all ass off. Oprah don't fuck with y'all no more, period. Oprah don't deal with y'all no more. Lee Daniels, Harvey Weinstein in jail. So where's the check coming from? No, tell the people the truth. Y'all not getting no more checks. That's why you ain't getting no more money. So really what's going on is Terrence Howard now can only do independent films by whoever would pay him. He calls it a chitlin circuit or the chitlin circuit. We call it the underground. Scratch that. We call it underground bootleg movies. All right? He is now admitting his career is over, and from now on, he will only be doing bootleg movies. All right? Y'all know damn well that's all Tubi and that shit is. Meaning, you know the good movies on there, but a Tubi movie is nothing but a bootleg classic because there's no such thing as a bootleg DVD. It's all digital. So he letting us know for the right price, we can get him and Omar Epps for 10 grand right now. If you want him in a rap video, it's cheaper than that, $1,000 right now. All right? So look, Terrence Howard says he's ready to quit acting after roles dried up. But he's lying, y'all. No, Terrence Howard got his ass kicked out of Hollywood a couple years ago after that writer strike. That's about it. His ass broke. So you ain't going to keep fronting for your fans. And ladies, you're going to see somehow you older woman, all y'all favorites are now in their 50s, and somehow they ass all washed up. All those so-called handsome men y'all used to praise, somehow they ass all washed up. They all finished. Why? Y'all used to love Denzel. Denzel ain't looking too good. Diddy parties. Y'all used to love y'all some Terrence Howard. He's a willing participant. Oh, man. Everybody y'all love. A lot of y'all ladies, your man wasn't good enough because he had a big stomach. Oh, because he ain't have all this hair. He wasn't good enough. See? But he was a man. We work for you, give you the check. You kept wanting these guys. Now look at them. They all finished, ain't they? I know. Looks ain't everything, is it? Did you know it's even worse? When everybody kept telling you how good you look, but the older you get, you just broke as hell. You know that's even worse, right? Don't tell me how good I look when I'm broke as hell. No, y'all. This shit gonna be sad as hell. So what am I telling you? He pulled the stunt for attention. It didn't work. Now he coming back, letting it be known he's going broke. Let's get the proof, y'all. Let's close out with the proof. The 56-year-old Oscar-nominated actor sued 20th Century Fox a year after it had been acquired by the Walt Disney Company. So let's look at it real quick. This jackass tried to sue Walt Disney after they bought Fox. He's going up against so many corporations. Do you think he's going to win? Or do you think his ass going to be found in a tub like Whitney Houston? Which one is it? Let's think. Is Terrence Howard worth more alive? I think this fool ready to be found in a tub somewhere. Because look, he thinks they're going to pay him $300 million. And he running his mouth. Family. Disney. That's ABC. Right there. They own Fox. They own so many companies. And he does not have the money to fight no cases. Then on top of that, he only got $4 million left. That's before taxes. That was in March. He got less than that. All they're going to do is make this case go so long, his ass is going to go broke, y'all. Or I think a lot of these celebrities are going to die from a broken heart. A lot of them are going to die from depression, strokes. Like, a lot of them going to be found in apartments with no furniture. That's going to happen to them, y'all. It's going to be just like the movies, man. It's going to be like the movies. They're going to be found all type of places, sleeping in cars. They're going to find your favorite actors sleeping in a car in California in the back seat. Yup. That's going to be happening, y'all. Some of them going to start taking their own life out. They're going to take their own life. Some of them going to start taking themselves out. Watch what's going to happen, y'all. I'm seeing it because, let's go. Someone takes $300 million from you. You like, dude, you got to go for it. He said, I got to go for it. It took 300. I got to get my $300 million. Empire, man, this one should be, look, he wants us to think they owe him $300 million from Empire. Who are you, Tony Soprano? They're not giving you that money. Maybe $30 million. How they owe you 30? Stop. I'm not even going to entertain this shit. He's a lie. He be lying his ass off, y'all. All right? Everything is on the outskirts. Why? Because you don't F with the mouse. I F'd with the mouse. I sued the mouse. I sued Fox, and I'm suing CAA. The mouse is Disney, y'all. Mickey Mouse. That's why he's saying that. He's saying it. You don't sue the mouse. So he basically saying, my career's over because I sued the mouse. I sued Disney. I'm finished. He was asked by Bill Maher if that meant he intends to quit acting. Howard responded, I've got to, dude. I'm on the CHILLIN circuit now after I sued Fox. Bingo, you blackballed yourself, idiot. That's what you did. Because the truth is, nobody can do nothing with you if they wanted to because you in a lawsuit. If I'm trying to put a film out and just so happen Hulu is owned by goddamn Disney, y'all. People don't know this. If I want to do something underground on Hulu and still control, they're going to say no because they're in a lawsuit with your stupid ass. But they were only doing lawsuits because they were going broke, y'all. They saw that they were going broke. Around this time, you're going to see the pattern. When he put in this lawsuit, you're going to see around this same time, those other people, rappers, started selling their rights, right? Selling their publishing, selling their music. That's when I said earlier, after 2020, you started seeing all these different things of celebrities scrambling. They're trying to get new jobs. They're trying to do this, get new deals, selling stuff. Young Miami don't want us to think we saw her, like we saw this woman selling her clothes. Oh, this is just something I do every year. No, you're selling your damn closet. Chris Brown, clothes all on the lawn. Yard sale. No, y'all guys selling y'all clothes. I know what y'all been doing. Y'all money been shrinking. I know the truth, man. The truth is, what nobody want to admit, the economy been bad since like 2018. It's the truth. The country was doing bad since like 2018. Only thing happened, everybody was scamming and perpetrating. Everything been broke. It's just that it finally caught up to people. That's Terrence. Like I said, Terrence, I got $2 grand for you. All I need you to do is be in the scene when you get shot or something. That's it. You don't got to be in the movie long, bro. You ain't got to be in that shit long. I just need you in the movie long enough to use your name and trick people for like, clicks, and views. That's it. You know how many views I get up your name? Yeah, man. I think you ain't Omar, man. We ain't got to do this shit no more, man. We gonna put together. Hey, y'all, today for real, y'all. Let's put together a GoFundMe for Mike Epps, y'all. Omar Epps, excuse me, Omar. We need somebody we can trust to start this GoFundMe and don't take the money, all right, for real. And we're gonna save the money up and we're gonna send it in courtesy of For No Fame live on YouTube. I use it for promotion, but let's really save up some money so he ain't got to do this shit no more, man. Because I don't want to see this shit no more. You feel me? Somebody gonna do Burger King next. But y'all want to act like Mary J. Blige ain't do that shit already. Mary J. Blige did KFC. You should have been knew they was doing bad. Y'all forgot after that man took Mary money, she had to do the KFC commercial. Mary got roasted for doing that chicken commercial. Y'all forgot? Yes, man. Hey, New York, remember Uncle Murder did a pawn shop commercial? All right, y'all, what time is it, man? Hold up. I'm on the block right now. I ain't going nowhere. I'm still here. I ain't going nowhere yet. Hold up. Hold up. Hustle and flow. You hustle and flow. That's what I say. How is Terrence Howard broke? Let's go through the movies, y'all. Real talk. No. You just, oh, man, you just reminded me. Hustle and flow. Come on. Let's stop playing, all right? All the movies he got, he broke, y'all. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Come on, man. Whatever movie he got. Every movie he play a hater, y'all. I'm going to say it again. Every movie he played the same role. It's like he the same man. It's like he this man that's in every movie. He the same guy. He the same guy in every movie. He always play some sideline hating ass dude. Oh, hating ass man. Hold up. Hustle and flow. He got done dirty hustle and flow. Oh, man. No. Hustle and flow showed you the delusional rapper, man. You didn't get it? It was showing you how rap had men so brainwashed they'll do whatever for a record deal. They were showing you the key to hustle and flow is what I just told y'all with Vado. That's why I said I got to slow down. I'll be wilding out. The secret to hustle and flow is this. It was showing us that rappers will do whatever for a check. They will pimp themselves. They will suck a you know what. I'm telling you that because remember, hustle and flow is about a pimp pimping out women. But it showed you he was the one ready to get pimped for that record deal. That's why Ludacris was playing his ass. It was showing you how Ludacris became his pimp, was pimping his ass. You get what I'm saying? It was showing you control a woman, but this rap shit, I control your ass. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. That's the whole secret of hustle and flow. Tell you, that's a John Singleton movie. Everything John Singleton do is coded. That's what that movie meant. Y'all are so brainwashed by this rap shit. You gonna be a pimp, right? You gonna have your hoes getting all this money, but you gonna have them doing it for your stupid ass rap career. Meanwhile, it's mad people that did that in real life. They were taking their baby mama money, taking her check to go to the studio. Everybody in the chat, don't lie. You put a 100 if you was part of that shit. Stop playing. If you took the money from your baby mother or you gave him the money to go to the damn studio to be a rapper, y'all ain't gonna get away with acting like half y'all wasn't trying to be rappers. And a lot of y'all ladies said, baby, you gonna make it. You gonna make it. Let's keep it real. They were giving these dudes they working check to go to the studio. They were giving them the food stamp card to go to the studio so they can buy some snacks for them and their homeboys. And this shit went off over 10 years straight. It was men that were respected men too. But when they started chasing that rap, that was it. What broke up the households? It was every father wanted to get a record deal. We was all in the studio together. That's what happened. All the fathers, we were trying to get record deals. And that's what happened, man. So I'm telling you this, right? They were showing the hustle and flow that it's going to be a day where the men, they're going to literally be ready to sell their ass for a record deal. And what? Go to jail. All the movie, y'all. It was showing you that all them down south rappers and all them other street rappers, whoever they think they are, pimp gangster, when it's all said and done, they're going to be pimped out for this money. They're going to be pimped out for a record deal. When it's all said and done, they ain't going to get no deal. Their ass going to end up in jail. And that's why they showed you also he had a new baby, showing you when they get hooked on this rap, they will shit on their new, they're going to lose their mind. He ain't going to care about his newborn. He don't care about the baby mother. He will do whatever for that rap. And the rap is going to be controlled by another man. Hustle and flow. Yep. Hustle and flow. That's what it's all about. Just so happened, who in the movie? Bam, 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 bam. All right? All right then, y'all. Told you, they been put them together. Diddy was behind that. Huh? Diddy was behind that. He was behind what? Empire. Bang, bang, bang. All right. Whoop that trick. Now you got it, right? Hustle and flow. So if we was to put Terrence Howard acting career on the scale, Look at his roles, y'all. Real limited. Real limited, y'all. So Hustle and Flow, yes, was his best movie. Guess how he got pimped in that? 3 6 Mafia got the award. They was the first rappers to get an award an actor was supposed to get. I've been there when they shitted on him. You know it's hard out here for a pimp. You ain't know. He's a motherfucking simp. He's so much of a simp, y'all. He didn't get the award for his own acting role. You know why? Because in the movie, he acted like a rapper, and 3 6 Mafia wrote the raps. So being that he acted like a rapper, he didn't get the award. He was mad over that. That's why I tell you, if you really pay attention, his ass was really done at the Hustle and Flow. Y'all was getting tricked, not me. I know after that movie, Ben was finished. He didn't get that award. I said, yo, how the hell he an actor? They gave an award to some rappers. He was acting his ass off, memorizing scripts, all that shit. Nah, man. They showed you though, man. They showed you that one day, them black men gonna be so turned out of a rap, they gonna call themselves pimps, but they gonna wind up getting pimped. That's what happened, y'all. That's what happened to Vado. Vado is your living example of what? Hustle and Flow, y'all. That's right. He was chasing that rap shit so much, but in the end, he just kept getting pimped. So now, it is because of Vado, because actually, you know what happened? 2 friends fell out because they couldn't decide who was going to pimp Vado. That's what happened. They actually fell out over who was going to pimp Vado. So my people from the street know what this is about. This is actually 2 pimps fighting over a hoe. That's what this is. I swear to God. They were fighting over which one of them was going to pimp his ass. Keep all his money. We just give him somewhere to stay. Give him a little apartment, some jewelry, and a car, and he'll be all right. That's Vado. Yeah. Get it? That's what they were fighting over, y'all. I'm not playing. These are 2 madams fighting over a man that is broken in already and how they going to pimp his ass. I'm not playing with you, man. They madams. And that's what happened. Yup. Hustle and Flow. Because Mary know the game and Misa know. The truth is, y'all, the woman of the industry, they know how desperate these men are. They know what these men do, and they know these men's secrets. So that's why the woman got the dirt on the men too, y'all. That's why you're going to see a certain woman that control the ass, y'all. That's how it works. Because when Mary knows what Diddy did to you, and Misa know what Diddy did to you, and they got dirt on your ass, ain't nothing you're going to do anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like the woman are vicious because they be knowing the secrets on your ass. So my point is, they get you in contract, you getting pimped now. Hustle and Flow, y'all. Right in your face. Hustle and Flow. He from Harlem, but you're going to see some reason Harlem, they ain't got the most money. Harlem, the ones looking the most bad right now. I don't know if you get it yet, because Harlem was a front. It was a front, y'all. Why you think Cameron is working on YouTube and podcasts? Cameron showing you he never successful after he got all them big deals. All right, that's it. Nah, y'all, they were knockoffs. They would just get money and getting played with. On that note, we about to get out of here for sure. I got more coming, y'all. Whoop that trick. What's up, y'all? All right, hold up. Mary sued by someone. Sound like distortion. Mary is sued by her best friend. Mary is sued by her godson's mother. Her stylist. The truth is, though, when I know Mary, so it's like, I know her whole shit. So whenever I say Mary J. Blige, whenever I see her, I always see Misa in her, man. It always been like that. Because they always been out together from day one, and the whole style come from Misa. The whole blonde shit, period. Get it twisted. Misa was the first one rocking that blonde hair in that rap game. She the first one doing it, period. She was the first one, y'all. She also gave who a swag? Who else did Misa give swag to? Lil' Kim. Yes, she did. Everything I love about Mary Lil' Kim, that come from Misa. That's why it's called Fun No Fame. We speak about unsung heroes around here, man. The ones that stay behind the scenes. That's how I like to be. If I could be like Misa behind the scenes and get my money and stay out the way, you shine. You go ahead, Mary. Y'all go ahead. I help you shine, push you to shine, promote shine. I just stay out the way. That's me. Some people good at that, y'all. Some people are good at seeing the good in others. Some people good at bringing the best out of others. That's how it goes. Everybody's not for the camera. That's Misa. You see what I'm saying? But the thing is, when you're not on camera, sometimes people try to play you. Go saying? Because the camera is the power. That's the truth. The camera is the power. So this is how this world you've been living in is so fake, because everybody you saw on camera, you thought had the power, but that's not always the case. A lot of time it is, but really it's not. That's also shown to you in the movie Babylon. They explain it to you. The ones behind the scenes are the ones that last forever. They said, and they call it in the dark. When you watch the movie credits, you're going to see it's people, they might be in movie credits for 20 years straight. Some of your favorite people, they've been gone. Because the real people of these things are behind the scenes. The stylists are more important than what you think. Those publicists are way more, they're going to be around forever. When they tell you, I've been so-and-so stylist, I was stylist, that means they've been around so many different lifestyles throughout so many different years. They done seen them all come and go. Them, guess who else? The paparazzi. They seen them all. So the people you think smaller than nobody, they be the ones know everything. They like you'll sleep on a paparazzi, guess what? Paparazzi know where your ass live at. Paparazzi be the one sell your information to somebody else. You think a paparazzi or nobody? No, that's how that shit go. It's the ones behind the scene. Paparazzi done seen them all come. I just hold a camera. They think I'm a nobody. I just take pictures all day. Meanwhile, I know everybody. I tell you, that's the real players in this shit. The real winners are the ones behind the scenes. Meaning, you got paparazzi making more money than Votto right now. You know what I'm saying? He just getting pictures, selling them shits all day. Standing at the airport. If I say it's only a particular people, they in the game, but they never really knew the game, y'all. They just knew, get the deal, do as I'm told. So now you're watching it. When it comes time to them thinking for it, you're going to see it through Votto. It don't matter. Votto is caught up with a management friction. What is Terrence Howard doing? Suing his agency. Who is his agency? His handlers. The one that makes sure he get a good job. So you keep seeing this disgruntledness of they cannot do nothing for themselves. So it's like, it's deep for people like me and others. We outside looking in without the connections and the money. They in the game with the connections and the money. So that's why I'm like, yo, it's no excuse, y'all. They are really dumb. I really think all they do their whole life is get high, party, be real freaky, kiss each other ass, spend money, go on shopping sprees and trips, and they don't do much. And I think a lot of people they trust rob their ass. Yes, because I would rob you too. If I was your accountant, and I know y'all stupid, I'd have been robbing y'all too. Yes, I would have been. If I was y'all manager, I would have been robbed. Now I see why y'all get robbed. Y'all dumb. Y'all stupid. Y'all, they the type have accountants and don't check on their accountant. They probably really be trusting people with their shit. No, y'all, it's a reason for this. So all you got to know is soon you might, or don't forget, you know the guy from Empire, you know he doing straight porn now, right? Bashir doing porn. Getting blowed out by Sydney Starr. I'm telling you, they all finished. I said that because if you hear about Terrence Howard doing male porn, don't be surprised. It's coming. It's coming. He a willing participant. He said he don't like to be forced to bend over. All right, let's go. The Chitlin Circuit was a network of venues that existed during the era of segregation. After Bill Maher asks, what does it mean in a modern context, Howard, when you say you're going to be with the Chitlin Circuit? No studio movies. No big television stuff. I already told y'all that. Here's a confirmation, y'all, on the closeout. Out his own mouth. No more jobs. No more jobs, y'all. And he's telling you right here. See, he's making it like it's because of his Fox beef, but this is the reality of Black Hollywood that he ain't going to say. It's all of their ass. Say it one more time for him. Say it for one more. See, you was on Bill Maher's show. You was on a real show, so you spoke the truth. When you on them other platforms, you play around because you wanted that sympathy. Look, here you go right here, y'all. He said he's going to be in the Chitlin Circuit. Look. Bill Maher asks if he intends to quit acting. Howard responded, I've got to, dude. I'm on the Chitlin Circuit now after I sued Fox. The Chitlin Circuit was a network of venues that existed during the era of segregation. You know, when they couldn't get no real money. It's really called the underground. Low level. Asked by Bill Maher what it means in a modern context of the Chitlin Circuit. Howard explained, no studio movies, no big television stuff. That's it. He's finished. Everything is on the outskirts. Why? Because you don't F with the mouse. I F'd with the mouse. I sued the mouse. I sued Fox. And I'm suing CAA right now. But it's about my money. Someone takes $300 million from you. You're like, dude, you got to go for it. Dude, you might end up asleep somewhere. And you're going to be the first movie they say, hey, dude, where's my car with that dead man in it? That's going to be you. You keep talking that smoke. If I was you, I'd just close that case, bro, for real. Just drop it, man. You're not getting 30. They're not giving you no $300 million, bro. Stop it. Hey, don't go out like Prince, man. Don't be the next light-skinned dude found asleep. All right? That's what's going to happen. They so stupid. Y'all already got a built-in it. All they going to do is say y'all was depressed. They're going to say you were depressed and you couldn't take it no more. So, life after Hollywood, y'all. Here's the proof. Life after Diddy stopped giving out money. You see what's going on. Shit is so bad, MaryjBlige trying to sign rappers. All right? She ain't never tried to sign no damn rapper. Mary need a rapper to pimp, goddammit. Prove rap over, y'all. But play the music you like. Stick to what you like. Just remember, it's gone now. On that note, we're going to get out of here for real. After a while, these fools get boring. It's time to do some real stuff. Enjoy y'all day. Shout out to everybody that's up, everybody tapped in, everybody hit the like button, comment section, super chat, cash app, everything. Oh, yeah, look at Whoopi, y'all. My bad. Remember we was talking about what's going on with them? Yeah, making them cut their hair, go bald, right? Remember I was talking about how they turn, y'all know what I've been saying on this channel, right? Boom. Why after I've been saying that, Whoopi would be feminine, y'all. Look. You can't make it up, y'all. I told you, man, I don't know what's going on this internet, but all I know, y'all, the ones that been around enough, y'all get it clear as day. Just finished talking about how they been turning Whoopi to a man. I been saying, Whoopi, man. Whoopi this, that, and the third. Look at Whoopi looking feminine now, bro. Whoopi, oh, no, Whoopi. Oh, no. You get what I'm saying, bro? Yeah, Whoopi looking like she'll take some now. Yeah. No, y'all, I told y'all they two-way, man. They a beast with it. I'm telling you, y'all. I'm talking about all these days how Whoopi looking like a man, how they making all of Hollywood celebs. I gave y'all proof of 2 women that I put on this channel that were looking. I'm talking about they were looking like a man for a long time. And after I said that shit, they asked back. It's like NBC be plotting. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna show you right here, man. Y'all know I'm just talking about. Look, what's up, King Nimrod? King Nimrod, you'll hit that. Stop playing. What you hit that Whoopi right there? She about to be 70, bro. She got that bad. You gonna hit that right there? Look at Whoopi, y'all. Ah, shit. Nah, but I'm just showing you, yo. Them fools be working magic, man. They work magic, bro. That's magic. You get it? On that note, we about to get out of here. Whoopi look like she'll take some down, y'all. She got that drip dreads cleaned up. Yeah, Whoopi. I know what. Hey, look, I seen Whoopi junk a long time ago. Whoopi got junk in the back. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Hey, look, you don't be Hollywood favorite for nothing, y'all. Remember, them men used to love her back in the day. Don't forget that part. Yes, they did. And I'm pretty sure Whoopi did some nice things with her mouth, too. On that note, before I get in trouble, I'm gone. 1, shout out to everybody. You see what Khaled said? All I do is win. Know what he really saying? All I do is pimp black men. That's all I do. All I do is pimp black men no matter what. And they stay there. And they stay there. See that? Pimp all they ass. All right? So now, right? You don't have to talk about the Arab trade back in the day because the Arab trade happened right in your face, right in America. It just played out through rap. Then on top of that, DJ Khaled had 4 black men pick him up and walk so he would not walk on his Jordans. And I got his ass for that. And I proved to y'all who he was, what he was doing, and who his ancestors are. because his job was to keep it going. No, before it was bondage, this bondage was contract. Before you got put on plantation, this era was put in contract. And you're going to work for free, Ace Hood. You're going to work. You're going to make us rich. Remember how boss said, we sick. What DJ Khaled said, we the best. But he really meant him. Get it? We the best. Get the slave to say it. You're on the record label. We the best. Whole time he ain't giving you shit. You broke like a slave. That's right, master. We the best. He ain't give you shit, Ace Hood. The hell wrong with you? No, Khaled was a goddamn modern day. Get it? I'm not going to say the words. Yeah, y'all. Would you like any fries with that? She looks horrible, y'all. She been getting drunk and crying too much. Her fucking face is swollen up. Her nose is shrinking, man. The hell is wrong with them? Jody,